Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Curse and Mother Mystery. Tonight we're playing the module Curse Drawn, but it's changed, transformed, and we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark RPG. Everything created by Marc. There's a content warning for tonight of bad language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore. We shall see. And with me, I have a wonderful cast of players. I got Lady Lyra, half of Megas, played by Yuli. Hello, welcome.
I'm sure they're gonna be fine out there, right?
Marty, our Cheshire Warlock, played by a favorite cookie. Hello.
Hello. Why is that person there screaming Mortal Kombat?
Nix of Devastani, our Deepling Bard, played by Adriano.
Yo, Asphodel, you've got this.
And certainly not least, we got Sir Asphodel, a Dragonborn Paladin, played by Erinox. Hello.
Hello!
What happened last time, somebody?
Fight Club.
But shit, we were not
Lots
supposed to
of
talk about that.
shouting.
Then that's the end of.
Yeah, then it ends. Anyway.
Fight Club. Haven't we?
I can. The TLDR. Shit's going down. Asphodel is now a red fang werewolf, only to shit on it and to kill Kieran. And we're about to do that.
I mean, you skipped over the fact that you turned into a werewolf.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty major.
Did I not say that, like, she turned into a...
As in, there was a whole ritual. Like, we started off with, like, saying, okay, what the hell's going on? With some, like, shady shit happening around us. And, like, a lot of sus activity with people like, hey, you were an alpha, and then you were an alpha, and now you're the alpha? What is this, Oprah? And Nyx was like, you know, I'm not really engaging, but I'm doing the heck and listen. And Asphodel, if you want to, like, maybe pay attention here rather than shout a lot, you could have seen it too. And it was more from a perspective of what these scrubs are calling lycanthropy.
Lycanthropy.
Lycanthropy, because they're dumb. And I'm dumb too. Lycanthropy.
That was definitely intentional.
Yeah. Is kind of like Diet Coke lycanthropy. And like fake, you know, imitation lycanthropy.
Pepsi.
At least. Yeah, exactly.
Diet lycanthropy.
When someone asks for lycanthropy,
Cherry
they say
cola.
is. Yeah.
Lycanthropy at home.
Yeah. That lycanthropy at home. It's not the same. It's like, you know, home brand.
Swedish cabanos beer sausage.
Yeah, it's like having cola offered to you instead of Julmust. And
Oh my god.
and like Nyx was like, hey, Asphodel, you know, this ain't real popper curse. This is like fake ish, but they think it is. And then it kind of like the penny dropped when there was a couple bit more queries from the other people. Say like, what about this? What about that? Like, yeah, no, we don't get bit. There ain't no biting here. What are you, like, unhygienic?
Sus?
Exactly.
It's like a sect.
Why is exactly? Why is like biting
No, who the fuck
part of this
vampires,
this ritual
I mean.
for you? Like,
They
it's
were
just a
super
sex thing?
shocketh.
Yeah, they were shook for sure. And instead of biting, like, you know, true classic lycanthropy, it was this mediocre. You gotta drink from this spooky totem, I guess, and then you get fuzzy.
Well,
So basically, it's a totem that turns you Greek. You just get hair all over your body.
Wow.
Wow, okay. Check the Greeks of the checklist.
Yeah. Well, you also learned the origins of the Red Fang.
Mm-hmm.
That They were a imperial, royal kind of honor guard kind of situation. They had status. They were respected. Had a long tradition, a bunch of cool customs and stuff like that. And then Straw decided to murder his own brother, and then they were all, what the heck? We were supposed to stop you from doing so, but yet we're supposed to follow your orders, and shit are weird.
Like, make up your mind.
Yeah, and eventually things turned chaotic, turned to blood. A lot of the Red Fang was wiped out, and the survivors went to this cave and decided that in order to take down Strahd, who has killed so many of our charges, we need to wait until the time is right and gather our strength underneath the radar of the Count. And therefore they have done these heinous acts of kidnapping children and making them fight to the death. Yay!
Because there's no TV.
Yes.
So basically now Asphodel was like, I'm going to take you down. Because, you know, I wasn't going to last time because I thought it was real lycanthropy, but now it's kind of fake. I'm cool down with that because Nyx gave me a little drink.
Which we don't know if it actually helps, by the way.
If anything, at the end of it, she's still gonna shit on this tradition so fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And then we're like, you know, arguing with this mama bear, mama wolf kind of girl, and we're like, you know, just let it go. And like, no, these are my kids. They're like, they're not really your kids. They're like, but I care for them. Like, who gives a shit?
Well, she was in particular arguing for you guys rescuing the kids because she thinks that will put them in danger.
Yeah,
Honestly,
well,
it might.
I mean, even if it kids are always in danger. What are you talking about?
It's Barovia, what can you do?
It's Barovia, exactly. Whether they're in a cage or if they're in like their beds, some of them are gonna get eaten.
My number one target.
You know, when has Strahd not used something we care about against us?
Exactly.
We know she's gonna die.
I mean, she didn't let it go. She was not frozen at all, and that like delayed things until Kiro showed up, and Astrid was like, "I'm gonna face her because I need to do some weird ritual and not get bit," and then just like challenge her for alpha ship. Whilst Astrid did that with, you know, cheerleaders of Nixon, Esmeralda.
Martia and Illyria took the kids.
Yeah, you child snatched.
A few of them. Some didn't.
And then you were still like, Lyria was kind of fighting with a couple of the kids. Like, it's okay. And like, you know, if only she had a cookie to learn them out. But no, she had a Hamartia, which forced them back in.
Hey!
And didn't take any time, you know, and Asphoda and Kira walked through, and Kira saw the chained up squeeze that she loved, I think.
Yes.
I don't know. Yep. And it's like, you know, we don't treat people like that here. We're nice, I guess.
You're a nice child kidnapping werewolves.
Exactly. And what we're going to now is the showdown with Asphoda and Kirill in the cage matter of death.
Let's get the
Oh, let's go. Rough.
It's time!
Kill him!
Oh god, guys.
It's a humanoid!
Does Kirill wear a belt?
Does Kay have a championship belt and what's like the mark of the Alpha?
Yeah, it just says Alpha on it. It's just like written in crayon.
like a cardboard fucking
Very
belt.
serious and dark campaign, by the way, guys.
But it needs moments of levity.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to start the campaign episode with levity, and then we
Yes.
just fall off a cliff hard.
Yes, that's what we do. Free fall. Oh yeah. All right, guys. So, the drums of anticipation hammer steadily by the red fang pack, mirrored by the steady hammering within your own chest, Asphodel. Soon these ridiculous and unreasonable obstacles will crumble before your will and make way for a different purpose. A purpose you will guide them towards. As you wait, impatient yet composed, for all the spectators to take up their positions around the fighting pit, the older members dragging drums with them, and after the rules have been plainly explained to you by Skinnis, who holds the wolf totem now in his hands, they state as follows: only the items brought into the ring may be used, and they shall not be magical. When the drums change their rhythm, both contestants must transform into their werewolf form on their turn. The battle is fought until either contestant yields or until one of them is unable to voice or show that they are indeed yielding. And leaving the ring on your own volition counts as you yielding as well. After going through the rules, asking some follow-up questions to make sure that everything is crystal clear, after all of that, there's an echo of a whisper in the far reaches of your mind. A whisper that echoes again the sentiment that they should follow you. And such would be right, and it would be just. And it sounds very satisfied. But such peripheral distractions are quite beyond you now. Before you is only ice-cold clarity. On the other side of the bloodied fighting pit, Kirill shakes off her fur cloak and throws it over a direwolf's back, revealing a mismatched leather outfit that is too flimsy to be called armor, and a very substantial and significant muscular form. She ties her hair up in a quick ponytail, double checks the leather clasp around her breast cage, holding the scabbard of the mighty battle axe just over her left shoulder. Then she steps up to Bianca, cups her head in her hands, and starts a whispery conversation with her. You recognize that the combat is mere minutes, if not seconds away. Behind you, you got all of your companions, except Deliria, to cheer you on. Any last words, Asphodel?
Oh Jesus, what's the?
Any last words? Asphodel simply, she doesn't say anything. She more has the look of, I can't wait to fucking tear this tradition to shreds. Spit in it for however many generations it's lasted.
Okay.
But she does take a glance over at Nyx. And Hamartia is there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and and Esmeralda.
Mm-hmm.
Giving them kind of like a reassuring look. But then when her eyes lock to Esmeralda, it's more of a get ready if things go to shit look.
She raises her chin a bit and like, oh, and then she nods slowly, smirking at you.
Before turning to face this bitch.
Yeah.
So, wait, can I do something?
Yes, you may.
Just as like you're looking this way, Asphodel. I know, like Asphodel, you're all sort of
Focused.
100% focused and 100% into wanting to ruin this tradition, but Nyx looks to you with some questioning eyes, looking to Kirill, looking to the fact that she's having a talk with her and seeing the blood here, he doesn't doubt you, but at the same time, he's cautious. And he's gonna step real close and say, Asphyta.
Yes.
I just want to make sure you have every opportunity to do the best you can. And I believe in you, of course, all the same. Would you want help? A little blessing, perhaps? A little...
Guidance.
Thinking a little bit more than just a pat on the back.
Oh.
Just to give you an edge. I know you can do this by yourself. I'm just saying, if you want.
Nix. And Asphyta really cranes her neck low and has her whispers into his ear, but at the corner of her maw. That way her mouth and lips are obscured by Nix's head by everybody else, and says, I was never intending to fight fair anyways.
Nix does a half smile and whispers the words to cast Bless on her. And himself, I suppose, as his soul mark flares briefly and controls... Oops, not that one. Loses the soul.
I need you to, first of all, make me a subterfuge check.
So, okay. I thought there was... Well, we'll see what they're doing over there. Subterfuge. I'm fairly good at that, I suppose. Cunning or Dex?
Cunning. To do this subtly.
And net 20.
Oh god.
Yo, let's go!
Wow, you just play it off as you're just, giving some last, pep words to Asphyta, and you just...
I hold her claws in front of me, I'm checking her gloves.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Play it off as something completely mundane. Yeah. And you even manage to block most of the light coming from your soul mark. And the spell goes off.
You are blessed. And then as he looks at her, what do you say, in the same, perfect subterfuge, he, puffs out his chest and presents himself as fully having every faith in her to give her some protective temporary health.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You are blessed and tempt.
Oh, tempt. How much tempt?
You get... Oh god. I haven't done this in a hot second. What level are we?
7.
Is it?
You were level 7.
10. 10 hit points.
Excellent, excellent.
And he punches her on her upper bicep area and say you got this.
I know. Thank you. And she zooms to look at Kirill with a stern, steady, if not disrespectful gaze.
Hamata will do one quick thing. She'll tell Saul to be with the birds, and if anything goes awry, if the combat is interrupted, or if anyone doesn't hold her end of the bargain with the werewolf-wise, to start growing.
Okay. Oh wait, is Soul even here? Let's bring out Soul.
Well, Saul is here. There's bloodbath coming, and Saul is not going to see it? Are you kidding?
No, of course Soul would be here to see it. Yeah, have to keep him back from going me next time! Me next!
I got next.
Yeah, so Saul will be in the upper on the upper terraces with
Alright.
with Dusk and Dawn. And,
You recasted the Conjure Woodland?
No. If it's an hour, they go poof.
Yes, like
Like
an
that.
hour since you conjured them when you started sneaking in. That's definitely like an hour has passed.
So they go poof poof.
Okay. And then poof poof. Before
And,
all of this. Yeah.
Yeah. So if anything goes to shit, Soul will flash them.
Sitting there, kind of holding on for their life as like a wintry wind tries to take him off. It's like shivering, but yeah, it's doing its duty. Alright. So, Kira looks back to you, Asphodel, and to the rest of your companions. Finished with her own business, and she was obviously looking for a sign that you were ready as well. At last, she nods towards Skenis, who takes a step forward. Right. In accordance to the old customs, the Alpha has been challenged for precision. Do you agree to the challenge and the terms of it, Alpha? Kirill, never breaking eye contact with Asphodel, states, I am. I will fight for the freedom of this pack to flourish, to thrive, to live. But I must also offer my thanks to you, Asphodel. This has all been quite abrupt, and I held a burgeoning respect for you. But now, you have liberated me from all my qualms and made this quite personal. I do hope you do not tap out too quickly. That would spoil my fun. Skenis turns to you, Asphodel, as soon as Kirill has finished. Do you agree to the terms and the responsibility potentially placed upon you should you be victorious, Challenger?
Sure, I will.
He was a little bit unhappy when you stated sure, but it was like, okay, nodded. When it came, I will, it was like, but okay. And Skenis takes a moment to look between Kirill, Asphodel, back and forth, and then his eyes sweep over everybody gathered here. Grim expression on his face. Adrenaline is thick in the air, a chorus of heartbeats drumming with the drums, waiting for Skenis' call to pick up the beat. There's one final intake of breath into stillness before the storm, and then begin! The drums of war rages as Kirill and Asphodel collides. Let's roll initiative.
Let's go! Let's go! Asphodel!
You have a +4.
Oh, and a +4 even to initiative. Nice.
Nice skill check.
Asphodel! Let's go! Asphodel! Let's go!
Got a little tiny flag with an A on it.
Yeah. Hey! Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus. Whoa. The drums of war do thunder and the trumpets as well, apparently.
Alright.
Oh, this is so hype.
Yeah. Alrighto. Ooh, you know what? I also got an 18. What is your dex mod?
A -1.
Alright, Carol is just a tiny fraction faster than you are. Damn.
Didn't it have to turn into werewolf form first anyway?
No. It starts off as humanoid and then eventually return to werewolf form. As I stated in the rules, if you paid attention.
It's not my
Yeah,
fight.
man. No, who's in Wolf Fighting Championship, man?
Faster than what you thought. Carol is before you, battle axe drawn. There is a quickened sense to her. She seems to be able to perform more than she should in the adrenaline of her first turn. At the same time, there is a guttural snarl coming from her lips. Her eyes starts to shine brightly orange, and I am going to do a dirty inspiration for my first roll.
A dirty inspiration?
Yes. The battle axe comes crashing down upon you, Asphodel, once, twice, and a third time. A 22 with a dirty inspiration, a critical for the second, and a 14 for the last.
Oh man, they all hit.
Oh, jeez.
Ay. They all hit. Jeez. Okay. All right. You take 31 slashing damage from the first turn in combat. She's proficient, she is fast, and she is brutal. The first hit makes you come off balance, so the second strikes deep into your side. Blood has already been shed, and Kirill is chuckling. At the end of this rampage, only then does her expression change, a little bit of froth at the corner of her mouth, and she rages. It's your turn.
Okay. As for the... Oh, is this supposed to be music?
Yes, the super cool music.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
Let me refresh because I'm not hearing the music.
Please, it's so great. I'm so hyped.
Sorry, it's like, where's my hype music? Where's my hype music?
It is also hype.
Also, if you ever need anything from me and I'm muted, it's probably because I'm muted because I'm kind of coughing my lip, so don't worry about it.
Okay, alright.
Bexxy, could you restart that music? I'm not getting it.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Thank you. I hear it. Thank you.
Yes! Finally, okay.
Asphodel simply stands tall. She raises her halberd, only to stab the butt of it into the ground. As a bonus action, her soul freezes. Her mark dances across her spine. It curls up to the front as she proclaims righteous judgment. As the ice now crystallizes down her arm, encasing her blade, sharpening it, as well as down all the way to her tail, that creates a bladed point. That now I have a +1 bonus on all of my attack rolls, and my crit range is 19 to 20.
Ooh! Exciting. Do it.
Yeah. But for insult to injury, she will cast a 3rd level spell for Armor of Cold. Now she gets 15 temp HP points, and when she deals damage to Asphoda, she'll get that damage back at her in cold.
Yes.
So I will. So the DC for this soul check is it 13? Because it's a 3rd level slot.
It's 12 plus the level of the spell.
15. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me pull it up then.
Is a soul check blessable?
No, it's not considered. It's like
Oof.
shake of all the
Oh no,
time.
you didn't roll yet.
But I can. But this is considered a save, right?
No, it's like in its own category.
Oh wait, it's a
So,
save. My bad. Okay.
Own team.
Hell yeah.
Ooh! You are fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're fine.
And her every fiber of her being her scales is reinforced with a thick, prickly coat of ice.
Nice.
And she is going to rearrange herself to move behind Kirill, so that whatever damage Asphoda does to her, Bianca can see clear.
Damn.
And that is
That's
Asphoda's turn.
cruel. All right. Carol sidesteps as you circle around her, always keeping you in her eye line. Clearly a opponent who have been in battle before. And with that slight froth in her mouth, that completely twisted face in anger, she unleashes another set of attacks against you. But this time, not fueled with as much adrenaline as before. But that's still a 25 and a 26.
They both hit.
Alright. That's 22 points of slash damage. Again, she's just on you, always circumventing your halberd and biting into your scaled hide.
But as she strikes, the ice around Asphoda pierces her as she takes 15 points of cold.
Yes, indeed. There's a quick, like, high-pitched snarl, a little bit of a step back, but then the smile and the anger returns, and she's in the thick of it again. But that's her turn.
Okay, Asphoda's turn. Here we go, baby. So, bonus action. Asphoda waves her hand to use Realm Martial Champion. And this time it does not vibrate her blade, but it gives the sense of dread within Kirill as the hairs of her skin can feel a vibration ready to explode upon contact with Asphoda's blade, as she then follows it up with 2 halberd attacks.
Ooh. Go for it.
Let's go, baby. And I'm bluesed with a +1 to attack. Okay, and she is my favorite enemy. Halberd
Get bluesed.
favored.
Get loose, bitch.
Let's go, 28 and a 19, but bless.
Get loosed.
Can I, Martin, explain every move for the audience?
Yeah, so it's a 30 in the attack, and then a 22 on the second attack.
Okay, let me
And I am
compare that
going-
to the AV. Let me double check for a second. Yeah, I just
30?
think that just
Just
hits. Yeah.
Hey, what?
They both hit. They both hit.
Okay. And Asphoda is using both of her her level 2 smite slot. So it's 15 on both, so that's 30 total of cold.
You can only smite once per turn.
Okay, then only one of them, so it'll be 18 slashing plus 15 of cold, and then 13 slashing. Oh, and then
You gotta add your realm marshal.
4 force.
Alright. Wait, how much? Was it 20 cold?
It is 15 cold.
15
Level
cold.
2 is 15.
Yes,
incremental
for
five.
sure. Alright, and then plus 4 force.
So that's 50 damage.
Right, so that's
That's a lot of damage. Indeed. You give as much as you took back. Finally, your blade is also stained red, and you look upon it with satisfaction. The game is on. Alright, the third and final turn as humanoid for Kirill. She's gonna continue with her tried and true method, still frothing at the mouth. It's gonna be a 13 to hit and a crit.
Miss crit.
Her expression sours when you finally parry away her blow, but in it she finds opportunity instead and does this upward arc across the front of your chest, opening up your armor a bit. Alright, let's see what we roll. Um, 11 points of extra damage to you. Of damage.
Alright.
It's not as deep as you wanted it to be. Wait, I haven't been using our new crit rolls.
your crit rolls?
You used the same as mine.
Yes. Oh my god. Let's forget the last crit and do it here instead, going forward, so you also know that your crits are stronger. You got your full set of damage, your full value on one, and then you add a random roll, you know. So this would be 18 damage instead of 11.
Okay, 18. So
18 total.
7 more.
Yes. And at the end of her turn, she is going to rouse her vitality, and she's going to use a bonus action to use her second wind. And then it's your third turn, final as humanoid.
Okay, let's see here. Alright. Asphoda is going to use her bonus action to cast... I'm scrolling down. To cast Hunter's Mark. So that's 13 to save. Check.
Yes?
Pass.
You're fine. You're so in control. You're so focused.
Okay,
Despite the pain.
and Hunter's Mark obviously on her to get that
Juicy extra damage.
Yeah, that juicy D6 of damage. And then she is going to attack.
Go for it.
Yeah. Let's see. Halberd, favored Hunter's Mark. There we go. And then with the blues.
Yeah. We are both rolling really well.
Well, it's
So her
a
first one is, can't forget that additional one. So that is going to be 19. That's 21 on the first one, and a 25 on the second.
They both definitely hit.
Okay, and she's gonna burn another smite, her last second level smite slot for that
Alright.
additional 15.
For sure.
And and I'm gonna make sure that it catch my it did catch my the D6. Okay.
Yes,
And
yes. It added your D6s? Okay.
Yeah, already in the macro.
Alright.
For a juicy 45, a damage.
Alright. There should be an extra. Yes.
And I
Blood
didn't hit
flows.
like 19, did I? I'm trying to make sure I didn't hit like a 19 anywhere. No.
Yeah, it's good to double check, but you got so many bonuses
checking.
that. Oh, great. Great. I think we need to go up to like 30 for you to start like, wondering, did I get a 19?
It's like, there we go. It would be a 30. If I see a 30,
Yeah.
that's a 19.
You pierce her soul.
For sure. Alright. Do you want to just describe this turn of combat, what you do?
Yeah, so as another flurry, every time she smites with her bolster, the iced halberd, every stab she takes is a blossom of ice that's crawling through between her muscles, freezing and taking away, trying to make that muscle useless. A bitter, bitter cold.
She tries to like flex her coiled musculature every time it happens, but you slowly chip away even at her vitality. Very cool. The turns flips over to Kirill. At the same time, the drums get even more hectic, the rhythm increasing in speed. Kirill smiles. And both of you pause in your violent delights, and you surrender to your beast within. Bones crack, elongate, swell, transform. Skin rips, tightens, toughens, and grows hair. The change is swift, but utterly mesmerizing. Two hulking figures face off against each other, one silver-gray fur with horns, the other brownish-red with white highlights with still a frothing mouth. They roar. You roar. From deep, deep within you, a guttural, bestial roar. Then, the two monsters collide and lash out once more. So, Kirill transformed on her turn. I assume that you're gonna follow suit and transform on your turn as well. That's a whole action. It's basically your turn to polymorph.
Polymorph. Asphodel just snorts, and instead of her action, she simply does a lay on hands of herself. Yeah, she's doing a lay on hands instead of the action. And the bonus action is instead to Realm Martial Champion with the sheer look of disrespect and uncaringness towards Kirill. And she looks towards Esmeralda as a forewarning, just in case. Get ready. But that is Asphodel's turn.
All right. As you end your turn, Skenis shouts out, "Stop! The challenger has cheated."
There is no such thing.
"The contest has ended. In accordance to our rules, Asphodel, did you not hear me clearly?"
I care little about your rules. Now
You know,
continue to fight against adversity, or buckle.
I was slightly fascinated and quite excited what new leadership could bring, but this is this is not how we do things, Asvara.
That's unfortunate. Now, would you like to see the end of the rest of you, or just one?
There's a low growl coming from Carol. She's keeping herself back, but she definitely wants to still hurt you. And Suleika calls out, "What? What are you talking about, Asfada?"
Continue the match, Kirill, or are you afraid that you will die either way today? Shame. I thought this was to the death, Kirill. Death cares little for rules.
She's still like growling, showing her teeth in the front of your face. She breathes in air and then huffs this warm, like, air into your face that definitely has a stink of dog mouth. And she takes a step to the side and then around, and then she walks away from you.
Alright, is that her turn?
Yes.
Cool. Asphoda will, is she still as a werewolf? Or is she humanoid?
She's still a werewolf.
Okay.
But the rage has definitely ended right here.
Alright.
She's not in rage right now.
Okay, Asphoda, if that's her turn, Asphoda don't give a damn. She's killing this bitch. And steps one step forward here and continues her assault.
Okay, roll for damage.
Where is it? Favored.
Or roll to hit first of all. That's important.
Crit!
Alright.
And then I'll so that second hit is a 19 total. Is it 19?
Is it 19? Isn't it an 18?
Remember the +1 from righteousness, proclaim judgment.
Ah, right. Yeah, well, that still hits. So, 14 slashing.
Okay, and then I'm going to, obviously on that crit, smite for a level 1, so 10 cold.
Righto.
Okay, so let's see, so it's a nice crit.
And there... God, I need to... Alright, so...
Oh, if it's raw, it's just 50, but I know she's got resistances.
Yeah, so an extra... Wait, so...
Oh, and then I almost forgot, Realm Martial Champion for 6 force.
That... Oh, what's that? Instead. Yes. 6 force as well. You slice up her back. This, dark, almost blackish blood fly everywhere. Her back arcs in pain. She is definitely hurt. But she still stands. And on her turn, as she disengages, she unleashes a blood-curdling howl. And I need Nyx, Essie, and Hamartia and Asphoda to make me a resolve saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, hell yeah. Finally bloodshed. Alright, resolve. Resolve saving. 1, 2.
Yeah.
No, you're not close to me. Okay. But I do get a +2 because I have an aura now.
Woo!
Nice. 1.
Oof.
24.
Well, that's a natural 1. Let's
We
go.
were not prepared.
You are not prepared indeed. Okay, and then we got Essie. 15. Oh my goodness. Wait, did I roll the thing? Right. No. Okay, 14. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so Essie, Hamartia, and Nyx, you're all frightened. Frightened of Kirill. And at the same time as the howl can be heard, everybody joins initiative, forced by an alpha's call. Ay. What is
about
happening?
Zuleika?
She's gonna roll a check to resist.
Everyone roll initiative?
Yeah, everybody rolls initiative. If you want to join.
Sully is after me.
12 on me.
Oh god, I need to pull up so many character sheets.
Should we leave you to it for like 15-20 minutes?
I didn't think, like, I had like...
Let's take a break, guys!
You really thought Asphoda was gonna play by these rules?
I had 4 different paths of resolution, and this was not one of them.
I was kind of expecting it. I was hoping this wasn't the case, and I so regret that Illyria isn't there right now.
I would have heard the howl for sure.
Eventually, yeah, it will echo down to you.
I mean, yeah, no, I meant just like... Illyria would have probably tried to stop Asphoda. Probably couldn't, but she would have tried.
No, definitely not. Asphoda was never intending to play by these dumb rules.
Oh my god, there's so many fucking characters. This is why I divided them at the first time! Oh god. Okay, give me a hot second. I'm doing my best. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, Essie got the thing. For sure. Alright, initiative. Let's see. Submit. Hey. Zuleika. Well, it depends if she makes the check or not. Let's see. I need to jump over here. Go here. Do. Alright, yeah. She's gonna make a check to see if she's able to resist. She definitely has the most willpower, not being wanted to be a part of this. Oh no, guys! Critical one! The ultra transforms! Oh no, Joyce the fray. Like, yeah, she is called by the Alpha. Okay.
Is this how we end the campaign?
It might be.
Great.
Well, let's see. Let's see what happens, you know? You can maybe pull this.
I'm watching it's fireball, right?
Nope. Do you have fireball?
That's a level 4 spell now. Frostmark.
Yeah. Because that shit is overpowered.
Well, I get the one I now.
I mean, in this context, lightning bolt would be far superior than fireball. But
I should have taken that fireball, but lightning bolt instead. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Well, guys, it's been a pleasure playing with you, but it seems like Bexxy's schedule is about to get a little bit lighter.
That's very fair, but also very sad.
Who says
As we
death
don't
is the
play
end?
by the rules. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
These rules.
It's only the beginning.
She isn't your typical cop, she isn't playing by the rules.
Me, you know?
Alright, Felix is also gonna roll to resist. Ay. Oh, no. No. Not for now, at least.
Well,
Alright,
you know,
almost
guys, it's
there.
been a pleasure playing with you.
Hey,
Almost there.
we've got more than enough firepower. We got Ezzy on our side.
When I said I need some of the campaigns I'm in to end, I didn't mean like this.
We just make our own werewolf tribe.
I mean, how far did Illyria
The
get?
blackjack.
Huh?
How far did Illyria get?
And do you want me to roll initiative now?
Yeah. Add your initiative as well. It will take you 3 turns to join.
Alrighty.
But
Oh
you
boy.
can. Yeah. Oh boy, indeed. Oh god. Alright. 2 left. Yes. And
Why didn't you roll in groups?
Yeah, this is...
because they're all different!
Yeah, so.
I'm rolling the groups for those who have the same character sheet. Oh. I didn't have a... Yeah, okay.
And maybe if we just, like, destroy the alpha.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the plan, right? Destroy the Alpha.
We'll see about that.
Who's to say how these things work?
And Bexy, like,
Yes.
this cliff face on the right-hand side,
Yes.
that's sheer, right? We flew up there.
Basically sheer, yes. It's not like it's a clear drop, but the angle is very acute.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Laszlo on top of this? Well, we were after Carol. Wait, what happened to... Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's actually, well, okay, so Kirill did that and raged. Yeah, okay, so we're back to Asphodon and then everybody else. Oy. Bam. Alright. Okay.
Yeah, that howl,
Mhm.
Asphoda, simply calls, finally, a fight!
Okay.
And she goes up over here and continues wailing.
Alright.
Bonus action, Realm Martial Champion, she's in her reach
Yes.
and is gonna, swing!
Yes.
Okay, halberd. Hunter's Mark. There we go. 1. Yeah, baby. Okay. I assume those still both hit.
Yes, for sure they do.
Okay. Another smite slot burned.
Okay.
For that 10 cold. For a total.
Yes. 1 second.
Like, how much damage was that? 19 slashing, 16 slashing, 10 cold, and 2 force. Yeah, 47 total without, subtracting anything yet from resistances and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. 17, 82. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit irritating. Can we change the macro next time that you show like non-magical damage and magical damage like grouped somehow?
The only magical damage would be the cold. I don't have like a magical weapon. The magical damage would be the smite
the hex
and
deals
the...
extra normal damage. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So unless, something going on with a favored humanoid, they're all added to like a standard slashing, budgeting, whatever attack.
Yes. Then I have added way too much damage. Okay, she gets back. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so 19 and 16. Alright. +2. Ooh. She still stands, but once again she gets slashed up by you. Calls out in pain. Bianca calls out as well. And there's a mass transformation going on. Yes!
Yeah, and Asphoda is going to back up a bit closer so that the party can, when they step in, like closer to whatever, they'd at least be within her aura of protection. So I'll take like, actually I'm just gonna move that one step diagonal back. I don't know where the party is gonna kind of get closer to, but at least that's a bit of a wider berth that they can reach.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Is there a way to put like 2, like an aura around her? 'Cause I don't know.
For sure.
I found it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but Bexxy, you're gonna have to change that so we can see it.
Yeah, I imagine so. Can't. Alright. There we go.
Yeah.
Alrighto. Okay, then we got Soul.
Yes! Soul has been waiting for this moment. He has been craving blood ever since we came here. Now he's going to get his share. Soul rubs his little evil feet together, like little antenna together, and goes and starts splashing. And just so you know, he is just going like a bomber, going a strafing run, like 3 meters above the ground, so no one can reach him, or 2 meters above.
Yeah.
3 meters above the ground. He's gonna go here, like this, or maybe he's just gonna go like this.
Yeah.
And everyone in this line needs to make a resolve saving for be poisoned for this turn. Because they're all shapeshifters, and soul love feasting on their souls.
Okay, so So Vincentia, Kenan, Davanka, Laszlo, Grossa, Scanis.
All of them need to make a DV 12 resolve save or be poisoned until the next turn.
Righto. Did you also target Bianca? If she is 3 meter up, then he needs to basically be above their heads.
If he is 2 meter up, we can hit him, right? So.
Yeah, because they're all.
No.
Yeah, basically it would be just.
No, so Bianca is not targeted.
Okay.
He's flying safe above ground.
Alright, so we start with
So
Vincentia.
that the steel slug lady over here.
And it's a resolve saving throw. Okay, alright, we'll roll some dice. Vincentia got the 13. What is the DC?
Yeah, 12, so she makes it.
Alright, 12. I should remember that. Cannon got a 16.
Yeah.
Davanka. A 7. Davanka is poisoned. Okay, and then next up we have Laszlo. A 2, also poisoned, and then lastly Grossa, was it? Or did it go all the way down to Scanis?
It didn't go to Scanis, it stopped before that.
Okay.
And also this guy.
The guy that is handsome that you... Felix? Okay.
And I think everyone can hear Saul giggling madly doing this. Giving everyone magic roofies.
Okay. So all of these failed. Alright. Next up, we have Bianca. Okay. Okay. Bianca is going to bring out her we're gonna do for that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go for that. Okay, she's gonna bring out her bow, go down to knee, and she's gonna shoot Asphoda in quite the retaliation.
Not just being pet if you ask me about whatever.
That's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Righto. And you take 13 piercing damage. And after that, she's gonna throw the bow down on the ground, and she's gonna rush in and stand before Kirill as a human with a dagger in her hand, looking very haughtily towards you. At the end of Bianca's turn, Kirill is actually going to push Bianca back.
Oh my god, we're roommates!
And she's actually, I don't know if you should explain that. Now that you've been down below and you've seen where kind of like light filters through, these openings here are holes into the cave down below. And Kirill is gonna kick Bianca into the hole.
Did you just spot to kick her own girlfriend?
Yeah. Fuck you, Bianca. Get in the hole.
Like, to save her, presumably.
Yeah.
That one, Mr. President.
We'll get to her later.
Or to not,
Get in
like,
the
see
hole.
her
Yeah.
die.
She is using her legendary action at the end of Bianca's turn to basically move and do this. That's that. Okay. All right. Felix transforms into a werewolf. And step menacingly towards Aspera. Looking like there's definitely a snarl and a little bit of saliva, dropping through from his mouth. He is a very brownish werewolf with a slight tint of red, but has these warm, dark brown eyes that there's clear conflict within. But that's gonna be it.
Can Aspera say something as she sees this?
As a reaction, I will allow you to do something extremely quick.
Oh, I don't have reaction, so yeah. Yeah, she says, "Where's your strength and sense of self, Felix? Where is it?"
All right, next. You're quite scared of Kieran right now. Everybody around you is snarling and about to jump into the fray. They seem to be agreeing right now on Aspera. What do you want to do?
Despite my fear, I will fake it till you make it. Strike a pose of confidence to do a protective bump on everyone that can see me.
Okay.
For 10 temporary health, and you can move half your speed right this second, as I look so awesome.
Okay, wait, what? How many?
Half your movement.
Just wanna get away.
Go. So 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Yeah, I'm raised my arms and my pits are stinking, so you're like, oh my god.
Essie is very angry because she's super scared of Kirill, but she can't move towards her, so she opts for this wolf.
Okay. That's a split. Kind of want to stay equidistant. This is a hole here, right?
Yes, that's a hole.
Shit. I'll move here. It's not technically towards her. Oh god.
What do you want to do? Right now, you can clearly see that they are being aggravated towards Aspera. They don't really understand what happened with Soul. Just suddenly 3 of the people over there in the cluster started feeling nauseated for a second. They don't know where that effect is coming from. For now, all of their attention is focused to Aspera, not really you. So,
okay.
Will you make yourself a target?
I'm gonna call out to Aspera with my free action and say, Aspera, when the time comes, point your halberd to the sky and call the moonlight like you do. I believe in you. And I will hold my action to cast Moonbeam when Aspera raises her halberd to the sky.
Oh. Okay, I like this. I fucking like this.
Plus disperses, by the way, because I'm concentrating on that.
Yeah. True. Okay.
I will. I won't do anything until Aspera does it. Unless you want me to roll a soul check now.
No, it's a soul check when it happens. The soul, the spell goes off anyway, either who's so.
Okay.
More point of the casting after.
That's all I do.
Okay. When Sensia is going to growl low in her throat and said, "This is not how how we do things. And is gonna rush forward to Asphodel, and she's going to transform herself using her special lycanthropy polymorph. Transforming into a light brown one with beige tones that goes towards white on her stomach, and she has amber eyes. In the meantime, all the wolves get angry. They are going to rush forward to the closest target, but it now is only going to bark.
Bork.
Indeed, exactly, and it's going to basically threaten you to stay in your place by going low on the ground before you, raising their teeth and just barking, holding their action, waiting for you to do something. It's like a warning. Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. Okay. Wolves be fast, y'all.
They are indeed.
But all of the wolves here on this side is just gonna rush forward to Asphodel and take a bite. Alrighto. A 15, a critical one, and a 12.
Only that 15 hits, the rest miss.
Yes, for sure. There's one wolf who kind of skids in the snow and goes past you.
Bambi on ice.
Yeah, a little bit like that.
On the frozen blood.
Yeah, like skids all over
Just
here.
like Mario cuts away.
But from the bite suddenly taking a hold of your ankle, you take 5 piercing damage. Roar. Okay, Hamartia.
Yeah, Hamatia understands that this is a tricky situation. She is currently almost pissing herself, considering what happened with this game. All these dogs are barking at her, but she realizes that she doesn't want to see Asphodel die here. So she'd rather take the pain of the bite here. She is going to put both of her hands on the ground and cast Spy Golf with this as the epicenter of it.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, okay. It's 4 is the radius, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a square? Circle?
It's a circle square.
Is it circle square?
Circle square.
Can
It's
you
a
double
square
check?
It
Because
just
it's
has
not-
4 meter radius, so if it's a
Yeah.
radius, I guess it's a circle, but
Yeah.
you know.
It's-
We're dealing with squares in
It's
tabletop
probably-
RPGs. Shit!
No, that's
Yeah, it's radius.
yeah. Then for sure,
All these squares make a circle.
it's a circle. The volume is different, so that's very, very important. Okay, alright, so let's make a circle instead. Ay. Okay. so
It's a
that's
4 meter
here.
radius thing.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. About this. Gonna make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. All right.
So Asphodel is not in it.
Yes. Do you want Suleika
Cool.
to be in it?
No, because that would make Asphodel in it. And I want them to.
Okay. So I'm trying
if
to
I put it-
optimize this for you. Do you want to like?
Wait, Zuleika? Oh, wait. No, I want Zuleika in it, actually.
Okay. All right. So you want it to be like this.
Like this guy is at the X. No, this is better. This is better. Cool. Yeah,
Okay.
that's perfect.
Oh god.
And
Yes?
he's going to put both of her hands on the ground, and all these like viney, spiky things will just rise up, and she's going to scream, "Everyone, stay where they are!" And also, as a bonus action, she'll very quickly pull out the butterfly spirit, and she will put it over a 6-meter thing. So let me do some calculations.
Oh god. I'm starting to hate your character.
What?
Yeah. I was just about to check that up. I might have
Yeah, so
repeat,
she's going to put the
fighting
butterfly
creature can
spirit.
repeat the saving throw at the end of the turn. Snix, you can do it now.
Okay.
So she's going to put the butterfly creature next to Nix over here.
Yes.
So currently, I think there is a. Let me check if there is a burning body.
There's a 6-meter aura on it.
It is a 6-meter aura, yeah.
Alright.
And this aura has advantage among the octavo creatures within you. Okay, and
that's the thing. You're still
Oh
frightened.
man.
and that's my turn. I just need to do a soul check.
Stålcheck.
It's a 16. I'm fine.
16, you're
And what about
fine.
here? Here.
So she knows the wolves are gonna fuck her up,
Yes,
but
yes.
Fear, roll your fear save.
Yes. Fear.
Fear.
Is Spike Grove concentration?
Nope.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It
It
is
is.
Spike.
Wait,
Yes.
Spike off is concentration?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Is it?
It's in the title.
Oh shit, it is. I didn't realize.
I put it in the title, so I thought it was easy
Oh, well.
to see.
I'm 18, so I'm out of fear.
Yeah, but that would be at the end of your turn. This triggers, immediately on your turn as you're casting the spell.
Yeah.
Or just after when you see that it's not
Is-
something good. Yes?
Is Hamartia unfeared? Is that the fear check?
Yes. But first of all, we got all the wolves that are gonna trigger their attacks.
Yeah.
Because they
They
all
held action.
They held their actions to see if you were gonna do something aggressive. Aggressive.
Touch the ground as aggressive action for the poppers.
Yeah.
It's a bad
Yeah.
ground.
There's no bone, there's no trait there. What the fuck are you doing?
That's where they stored their bones. Like, get away from my stash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the reaction for the first one, she will use
Well, the first one slits in the snow again, is almost about to fall into the hole, but it gets up, completely ruins their attack. Roll the critical one again. But then I got a 21, a 19, and a 12.
No, I was about to say that I use my reaction on one of the attacks to give him disadvantage with unsettling visage.
Alright. I will re-roll one of the attacks. An 18. 21 and an
Okay.
18. No.
So 2 hits.
Yeah, they just see you more as a target to take down. So I need to roll these not together because we need to do resolve checks for them. 7 damage and 8 damage. I need you to do 2 resolve saving throws against DV10.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Jeez, man. Okay, that's good.
That's good. All right.
Inspiration?
Yeah, don't you have an inspiration?
No, I don't have inspiration.
Should have done the recap.
Is it a resolve? Can it be composure or something?
Concentration is your willpower to, remain controlled despite the pain.
It's a very
And-
short-lived spike.
As soon as Spike starts growing out of the ground, it disappears quickly. No, I'm so sorry. All right,
That's
Wendy,
okay.
remember that you took 15 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Essie is going to unleash an attack on the dog in front of her. On the first round of combat, she is also adrenaline spiked, and so it's just a flurry of blows. Without Marc.
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew. And she got herself her hand axe and her short sword, and she just go for it. Attacking also with a bonus action with her offhand with a 2-weapon fighting. Yes. So, and I think all of them hit this wolf. I think she's gonna target more of it. Oh, yes. Oh my god, Essie. You can unleash. And she's gonna call out to you as she does this. What's the plan, guys? There's a lot. Yeah, the wolf in front of her is eviscerated. Question is if she would at the last one. I mean, let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. Oh. And she deals a little bit of damage to the other one. Yes. Yeah, she looks a little bit uncertain at all of you. Is this what we are going to do? Is this how are we gonna play it? And she's gonna use her go for her fright check at the end of her turn, which is pretty good. So yes, finally she breaks out of frighten. Okay. Wait, Illyria, you're not a part of the...
I think it's because I didn't have a token to click.
What was your number?
It was a 9.
Okay, so you would have 1 turn of running.
Alright.
Just, you know, I haven't forgotten you.
Oh, I figured. I've also been, like, you know, keeping track a little.
Good. Okay. Then we will get to Laszlo, who is going to rage into a werewolf. Kind of surprises him a little bit of like how forced this is, and he rushes forward as well to Asphodel, standing there in werewolf form, like kind of breathing down or up your neck. Actually, he's not as tall as you are, even in werewolf form. And that's his action. Skenis is gonna shake his head and say, "Oh, this is all kinds of fucked," and is gonna turn into a werewolf himself, kind of this gray old mane, kind of lanky werewolf with a cunning glint in his eyes. The dire wolves are also gonna get into the action. One going over here. It's getting crowded here, guys. This one is still gonna hang back a little bit. This guy is gonna jump down from a cliff and starts to stalk a little bit forward. There's one space in here that we can fill up. And then we're gonna step out over our fallen friend over here and do an attack. Okay, so we got an attack against Amartia.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, down there.
Yeah, shit.
9 to hit.
9 misses!
Yes, it does. So then against
Dark Souls crying, but she didn't get
Esmeralda is a 7 to hit. Oh my god, come on, guys. And then against Asphodel, a 12.
Miss.
Guys, the dire wolves. You have fought these things before, so at least you're feeling a little bit more safe with it. Actually, at the before her turn starts, she's gonna use another legendary action to leap. I'm gonna move up to her movement speed and move away. She got 8 meters. Basically over yonder. Whoop. And then as her turn comes around, still like she's bleeding heavily over there, even her werewolf form kind of has this massive elongated claw kind of holding on to 2 edges of a wound. And
she invokes an attack of opportunity by moving out of Asphoda's range.
Oh, well, no, her.
Yeah, it's 2 meters. She was right here.
Yes, but her legendary action with leap, she moves up to her movement speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh, damn.
You unleash the boss version of her character sheet since you all decided to jump into the fray. So she gets some more stuff.
I feel like this was very much an Asphoda decision.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
She's not playing fair anymore, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we were never playing fair.
And then on her turn, she's gonna climb up to this little outcropping and then use her action to use her alpha bark, where she's gonna call out to Vincentia to attack my enemy. Which means...
Is it Pokemon trainer?
Basically. So Vincentia is going to use her reaction to do a claw attack against Asphoda. What's with the ones? A critical one. Well, yeah, that is what happens. Asphoda, you see when Vincentia reach out to you and tries to claw you, and it's stupidly easy to just push away the attack.
Okay. How many people are already shape changed?
Let's see.
Like, can we have like a dot on those who have been shape changed?
Everybody has shape changed. All of the werewolves have changed shape, except for Bianca, but she's down the hole.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get a sneeze. Okay. All right. And just, raising a halberd to signal is just like an object interaction. It's not a whole action, right? For Asphoda?
There's a free action to do something, to interact with something. Yeah.
Yeah, you get 3 free item interactions on your turn, which including like drawing and stowing. So stowing a weapon, or drawing something, or picking something up from your backpack. That's one of the 3. So you need to count, so you make sure like you get your weapon back in your hands or something like that.
Okay, I want like big bang for my buck, the moonbeam here. Trying to see which place is the best place. Asphoda calls out to Nyx. Bianca is in the hole! Get in the holes! And she raises her halberd up.
What?
To signal for that moonbeam?
Yeah, no, I know. Like, I'm holding where you point, so...
Oh, where I point?
Yeah. Like, the whole point of it was, like, to make it look like you've directed where the moonbeam hits. Like, you have control over it.
That's cool. Well, we're gonna put in this whole section.
Gonna put it in the hole?
No, not in the hole. Where Bianca is.
Bianca's in the hole.
Yeah, Bianca's in the hole.
But I can't see her.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. I have to see. I can't like cast it in the hole.
signaling like moonbeam in the hole. She was just calling out if anybody who didn't see Bianca's in the hole. Get in the holes. That's the plan. Get in the holes. But the moonbeam is gonna land. Oh, there is. We're gonna put it.
Are you gonna like Babe Ruth her? just like point the halberd towards her.
Now. She is werewolf right now. Decisions, but then you can get more people to not be translated. Then there's also Zuleika. There's so many decisions. Okay, all right. So,
just probably saying, it's probably gonna last for like 1 round.
all right, for 1 round, then we're gonna do it on this group here.
Okay. Yeah, because there are 2 triggered attacks as soon as Nyx does something harmful.
Despite it making it look like she's doing, but there is like on cast, there is something that hits them.
Yeah. Like the thing is, the wolves are like watching you, and they do think.
Are you sure you don't want to be like around you, just because you got a lot of people? I mean, these are regular wolves or like the baby werewolves? We don't know. They're wolves.
Yeah, we don't quite know. So would okay. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do it. Center it on Asphodel.
Center it on you?
Oh, my bad, not on. It's a lot.
It's a lot of back and forth, guys. Here, what are you doing?
There's a lot of back and forth.
You're just pointing. It's only a 1 meter radius, so.
It's 1 meter radius.
So you can get 4 squares.
On you, like just you, it hits the damage. Oh no.
Yeah. 2 hits of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with at least gonna get caught in it anyways. I want at least these 2, but
yeah, so this is a representation of it, okay?
I mean, you can do.
Oh, it's just force. Okay.
It's a circle, yeah.
Okay, then we can put it right here then. To like
right in the middle.
Squares. Yeah, yeah, right there.
You call down the moonbeam. Soul check is fine. DC 16, vitality saving throw at disadvantage for shapeshifters.
Okay, so we're gonna do Laszlo first then at disadvantage.
That is poisoned.
And it was vitality. Yeah, that's a 5. And then we got Direwolf friend. Well, friend of friend. That's an 8. And then we got Wolf. As a crit?
Besides that, Asphodel will do a disengage action and run into the hole towards Bianca.
Oh no.
Oh, alright, okay, so it doesn't happen immediately. It's first time on the turn. But I will remember. Okay.
What? No, the moonbeam damage happens first time on a turn.
When the creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts his turn there.
So there is like the initial fire damage. Like
Alright.
damage.
So 10 to everybody but the wolf. Take 5.
Half on the wolf.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, there's cries out of pain over here, and then
you're jumping into the hole.
Yeah, jumping into the hole. It's she pushed Bianca there to stay safe, but he's on it.
Okay,
we can still pull off the "I have your girlfriend" tactic.
Oh my god.
Man, you didn't have to. Okay, well, I suppose Asphodel is by herself. I had a.
When has Asphodel gone down this path?
Okay, I want you to make me athletics check with dexterity as you jump down the hole.
Sure. Okay. Athletics check with dexterity.
Oh my god, Asphodel is really underhanded this day.
Just like selling us out here.
3.
Alright, you take the full falling damage.
82.
Not that bad, but 12. It's still serious.
Alright.
You land more on one of your feet, and you can feel this slight, like how the foot twists really as it shouldn't, and there's a grit of the teeth of like, ooh, that wasn't good. Oh no.
But upon jumping into the hole, does she see like Bianca?
Yes, you do. Let's move over to this.
Oh my god.
And let's set
Oh,
up the
hey,
scene.
I can see again.
You already moved on your turn, so you have moved basically down here. Whoop.
Thank you.
You guys are not here. You're here. Yeah, so this hole lands you basically onto the stone here and like tumbling here. And Bianca have tumbled as well and just gotten up to her feet here, looking confused when you see her, and then there's true fear that lights up into her eyes. So?
Alright, and that do I still have like the 3 meters of movement I have left?
Yes, I will allow that. I will just actually for flavor wise, let's hold that, but then up to 2, because you hurt
2.
your foot here quite a
Sure.
lot.
Okay. So
You're kind of like hulking that direction with your halberd.
She's going down have her within range.
Okay.
And that will be turn.
Okay. For sure. So, Illyria, actually, you hear 2 people tumbling down from above behind you. And when you look behind, you see a very bloodied Asphodel just stalking after Bianca, who was just like basically crawling backwards, like, you know, some kind of horror movie is going on. And Asphodel is the guy with the chainsaw. Alright, let's get back up here. We got Soul.
Yeah. So sees Hamatia being swarmed upon, and he's going to take too kindly to that. So he's gonna get over here. Dive 1 meter above the ground, and just splash all over the place. So everyone within 3 aerial meters, so I guess it's a 2 meter because it's 2 meters above ground or something. It's a way to cover that. So like all of these people need to make a composure check or be blinded.
As a reaction to an attack targeting the moth or a creature within 3 meters of it.
Not an action, it's a reaction.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I've said this many times, Cookies, please.
Ah, fuck. So within 3 meters?
As a reaction to an attack.
You can't do it unless it gets attacked.
Fuck, what's the range?
It doesn't matter what the
It doesn't
range is if he's
matter!
not being attacked. Like, he...
Amatya slaps us.
No, that
What?
doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. So Soul,
yeah.
as somebody is attacking you, or somebody within 3 meters that Soul cares about,
Yeah.
flash.
Right.
Which gives
I'm
them-
sorry.
blindness until the start of their next turn, giving them disadvantage on their attack.
Yeah. Okay, so instead, what Saul is gonna do, he's gonna. It was over here, I believe. No, where was it? Shit. Can I do like a control Z here? Fuck. It was 5 meters that way. Yeah, it was over here. Okay. He's gonna flash over. He's going for the throat. It's gonna be 3 meters. Gonna sail 3 meters above, and then just fly
Okay.
over here, like 3 meters above her, or 2 meters above her.
Kirill. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So Kill needs to make her resolve saving throw.
Yeah.
Be poisoned.
For sure. Soul saving throw.
It doesn't even need to be this close. It can just be like over here. Like, how high is she above the ground right now?
Jumping up there is 2 meters to 3 meters, depending upon where you go.
Yeah, so
She,
he just glides from over here to here with it.
She got like special leap powers, so it was easier to get up there. So, yes, that's fine. She rolled a 13.
Yeah, so she saves.
Okay.
And Vansel is just gonna scoot on over, still being above ground, 3 meters above the ground. Use the dash action. And get
So close to Amartya, so if she is attacked.
Yeah. I just need to calculate like what is like a safe space for him. You know, because
Okay, but he will soar past Asiana and Zaleka, and they haven't been targeted yet, so I will roll resolve saving throws for them as well.
yeah, so he just gets over here, and right now he is not 3 meters above the ground, but 2 meters above the ground.
Okay.
Do you know why the other one is
Alright.
It's because I look terrible.
Guys, maths are hard.
Yeah, but both Saleka and this woman over here are both poisoned until the end of their next turn.
Nice.
Okay, so that goes to Bianca, who is down in the deep caves. She is going to back away, actually towards Illyria, calling out, "Help me!" And like looking for sympathy in your face, Illyria. She is terrified for her life. There's a woman here who's begging you for her life, and she's not gonna dash.
Opportunity?
Oh, because she leaves your range. Yes. Yes, you do.
I love this.
She basically turns around and books it and leaves.
Okay, Halberd favorite. 12 slashing.
Alright. What? Yeah, 12
So
slashing.
12 slashing and 10 cold.
Oof. Okay. Okay. There's a spray of blood also, this woman who is looking to your face, Illyria, for sympathy and for help. And the cry is full of pain that she makes to you. And at the end there, she doesn't go for a dash action. Instead, she transforms into a werewolf from sheer panic. And her fur is snow white, but tainted by crimson spots. Okay. Let's get back up. What would Solika do? She will try to resist. Critical 1 again.
Oof.
Oh my god.
She's the beta, like we all know.
Oh no. Yeah. Solika, who is black across the back, but it shifts over to a dark brown on the front, but it has this kind of white nose and socks. Rushes over to Nyx. And
Hey man, what did I do? I'm just chilling out here.
At this point, Carol has seen Esmeralda and you down here doing some weird shit. And Solika is commanded by her alpha to retaliate.
She can certainly try.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So we can certainly try, indeed. We are gonna get a bite attack, and then, oh god, a claw attack. The unluckiness, maybe she's in there somewhere, like it is an 11 and a 13.
No, I'm gonna say like the glittery butterfly makes it like he's super shiny.
For sure, and it doesn't seem like her heart is in it. She's trying not to hit you, even though there's a primal rage within. All right, we go for Nyx then.
Shit. Aggression. Oh, by the way, before something just like happened, did those that were shifted turn back as part of the spells?
Oh yeah, because of the moonbeam.
Yeah.
Shapeshifter makes the same throw with the same for the face, also reverts to its original form. Yeah. The kid over here returns to his normal kid self.
Yeah, I guess these are just actual dogs.
Yes.
This is a difficult situation to be in. Would you perhaps go for a break?
Yes. I completely forgotten about time. I completely forgotten about time, not gonna lie. Yes. Yes.
Oh god.
Let's
I feel like
go
what
for a
I'm
break.
about to do is gonna make everything just worse.
And take a break there. Cool our heads. Think about what we wanna do next.
Think about new
Yeah.
characters.
Are we gonna start a new one after?
Make sure you get water, you get some snacks, guys.
I'm gonna grab the chocolate milk and I'm I'm sorry, as for the.
I'm gonna prepare the paperwork needed for the funeral. Oh, we'll be.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ, what a fucking clusterfuck. Like, I had so much text written down for resolution paths, and then, like, nah.
We chose violence, or Asphodel chose violence.
Asphodel chose violence.
There was also
He
always an option.
He wholly chose violence.
Illyria is about to choose violence.
But it might have been a bad idea, considering everyone was there and staring at you. Oh.
Yeah. Well.
A
very tricky situation. So whatever Nyx does next is kind of defining things. So that's why I thought I'd go for a break and we can have a quick chat.
Yes. Okay. Go refill your glasses, guys. I'll be right back, chat. 1 second. Okay, at least I'm back.
Hey, come here.
Ah, so many good gifts. The dice are writing the story. I'm not very good at it. True.
If they keep pushing like this, I will keep going down. I'm gonna do so, and
Hey. Bambi on ice. Bork. Well, this is gonna be interesting. It's interesting though in this situation that Asphodel is behind Carol, because now.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, baby. We're gonna go around town.
Because Carol, need to direct Pack on her turn. And so there's a whole turn that needs to go by before we get back to Carol to do it. And then it's Asphodel's turn right after Carol can command the people to do something. So, yeah.
I have chocolate milk. This is going to be fine.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to make things so much worse.
Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. You are adding another combatant to deal damage or whatever. It cannot get any worse.
To balance the action economy a tiny amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, by the way,
That's what I
guys,
was concerned about.
I'm so happy that I am free tomorrow. Oh, it's been salary weekend, and oh my god, Saturday was just... It was like... I don't know, like zombie. I became a zombie. I just became a working machine. And then I had to call the cops.
Why?
On a a child. Just when I finished my 8.5 long shift where I haven't sit down an iota. I have hardly had the time to drink water for 8.5 fucking hours. I sit down for 20 minutes after those 8.5 hours to rest, and when I go back to everybody working the evening to say my goodbyes, there's a kid that is trying to climb over the bench into the kitchen. I am boiling inside, like there's fury rising, because I was so fucking done with everything. And I can see my coworker Daniel is out on the floor and is like mopping the floor of soda. And I'm like, put 2 and 2 together. And I'm like, holy shit. And so I march out into the restaurant trying to find the mother and father of this little shit. And there's nobody there.
An RP, or are you talking about your day? Holy shit.
No, that was my Saturday.
Yeah.
That was my Saturday.
I'm so sorry.
But there's no mom or dad or sibling or anybody there that is taking responsibility of this fucking kid. So I end up basically hug tackling this kid for 10 to 15 minutes, keeping him in check as he is either trying to escape from me or cry so loudly. I cannot talk to him either because he has a mental disability or he doesn't understand what I'm saying, and I've already tried 2 languages. And so I call the cops and say I have a missing kid I can't talk to.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
It was like icing on the cake.
That's a nightmare.
And a whole ass hour later, I get to take the bus home. Oh, and then back to work. Sunday morning, another 8.5 hours. Let's go.
Please feel hugged. I'm so sorry.
At least today was calm.
That's fair.
So I am looking forward to sleeping in. Oh.
No, I was trying to deny, but I missed it.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know. Okay. We're back.
Yeah.
Our head is in the game.
In the game.
Oh my god.
Hi, guys.
I just like I have so many things I could potentially do. I had to have a minute, and thank you for the time.
No worries. It's been a while.
We will see what the hell's gonna happen next.
Okay. So, Suleika, not even wanting to, just driven by these ancient bindings that keep this strange pack of lycanthropy, not lycanthropy werewolves together. She lashes out at Nyx, a combination of the bright butterfly and not and her heart not being into it. Nyx is unscathed, and you have the initiative.
Oh my god. My heart is beating so fast.
Nyx, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
This is gonna be so weird. Nyx will shout out. Enough! In as best a Strahd accent as he can. as he uses his hat of disguise to turn into Strahd.
Oh no.
Ay. Okay.
Just for a hot second, see what happens here as he like ignores Zuleika and he just like looks directly at Kirill. And it's a question of whether or not the puppers are aggressive or stunned by this because he still has his action.
Well, as it stands, Strahd has a unnatural control over wolves in Barovia. As we've seen before with the whole welcome committee, with the painted signs, the painted necklaces of welcome emissaries.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to make me a check here of how well you pull off the Strahd energy. Aye. This is definitely deception.
For sure.
And this is definitely presence. You need to hold yourself as Strahd.
There it is.
You need to demand authority. Demand adoration. Even from people that don't want it.
Okay.
So, deception presence.
I'm going to add onto this roll my blessed ability, where I can roll an additional 2d4 and add it to this roll.
Oh.
And
That'd
you
be
are
good.
blessed.
16. I'm not blessed. I dropped the blessed to do the moonbeam for you.
Oh, okay.
16. Is that right? Do I get advantage on the hat idea?
It is very creative.
No, as in like, does the hat give me actual?
Yeah, since you look like
Oh,
him.
sorry,
And it's
yeah.
a magical item.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
You know what? You know what? At this instance, considering the brilliance of this idea, I do like it. I do, so I'm gonna encourage it. Let's make advantage.
Ooh, I need it.
The god smiles upon you.
Holy shit! So that would be a 30.
A 30.
An impossible roll for an impossible idea.
Well, I put a DV in my mind of like an instant effect on 25. Okay. You know what? You need the mood music.
Yeah. Oh no.
Strong music!
It's Sammy. Yeah.
Hey, Strahd!
You pull this off to the point that even the character music starts playing. Yeah, there's an instant pause in the chaos and the violence around you, and dozens of eyes turn to look at you. Basically, holding their actions, but just out of pure shock that Count Strahd Zarovich would just appear right here in the midst of them. He's a mythological figure, extremely dangerous, and he demands attention. And so you have it. Now, this basically means that initiative for now is halted upstairs. Downstairs, however, there's still things going on. But I will say that both Asphodel and Illyria, you hear Strahd von fucking Zarovich call out above you. And you're sure it's him.
He's silenced.
You cannot forget his voice from anywhere. He is here. He is in your midst.
I'm sorry.
He has arrived.
Oh my god, he's so fucking big.
So we need to go down here just for a few seconds to see what happens.
Asphoda sounds absolutely surprised. So surprised, I believe she's going to hoof it in werewolf form for that extra boost to speed.
How is he?
Okay, so you just hoofing it past Bianca?
Yeah, past Bianca as a turning into a werewolf first.
Okay, alright. Action to turn into werewolf and then that extra speed, meaning that...
Movement for that beautiful 8 meters.
For sure. Use those wolf hind legs. Okay, Bianca is like she has seen God at this moment. She was so fucking close to death, and then she hears Strahd's voice. Oh my god, yeah, this might have some consequences character-wise, development-wise. Illyria. You know, this sucks. Julie, you're muted.
You good?
I didn't say anything yet.
Yeah,
You
no, I'm
sounded like
just,
you were
I'm
still
just,
about to say something.
yes, I'm just making sure. You left Stradborn Sarovich at the ball in quite an intense moment where he said he should turn you now, but his honor prevents him from doing so, and directed you towards Kresk to learn the truth. And now you learn the truth and you realize that that strange internal love, a remnant of Tatiana's soul, was not for Strahd, but somebody that looked very much alike him, Sergei. You have cultivated your hate towards him, and you have finally decided to take an offensive action against him, saying fuck it. But now he's here, and you might be in trouble. What do you do?
Can Illyria tell that Asphoda doesn't plan on murdering Bianca right now?
You can see Asphoda running past Bianca.
Then Illyria is also gonna book it towards the outside.
Okay, alright. Those are the fractions of seconds that we have. Then we're gonna go back to this.
Goodbye. Yes. As soon as I saw
Everybody around you takes a big step back. Like, even Essie, who's like, what? She might figure this out in a second or two, but for a moment, she is still a little bit taken aback by how well you're able to pull this off. Almost to the point where, she's starting to doubt if Nyx was ever real, you know?
Nyx
Or-
was never here.
Like, this version, like, since she met up with you again, you know?
Hamatia immediately kneels.
Okay.
What?
Okay. And Kirill calls out the way, across. Count. This is, thank you for being here.
That's enough out of you. I come here under a guise of curiosity to see whether or not you truly are a follower of me, Kirill. I noticed you at the banquet, not really engaging, more reluctantly surviving. You may have offered me your allegiance, but what I have seen here today within these caves is something far from that. You cannot even keep your own house in order. I'll step to the right and try and be as forthcoming and commit to the role. He's an actor. He's played parts in plays and whatnot as an entertainer.
True.
So he's he's on stage.
She furrows her brow and says, "I've talked to you at length about this. After you have shown them the bounties, the prosperity that you can offer, I'm sure all of them are going to come around to this contract."
I beg to differ, Kirill. This one, and he points towards Zuleika, was so ready to throw you under the cart. I'm gonna get closer to Zuleika. This one.
She's gonna lift her chin defiantly, turned into humanoid, again, just stare at you. Spit on the ground, even.
This one does not serve you.
Whilst this is happening,
Aspida Illyria, you're up now.
Aspida isn't going to be out in the open.
Okay. So you just
moment of
listening over
going
here.
out, yeah, she wants to survey what's going on first. Seeing that there's Strahd.
Make me a perception intelligence quickly. Both you and Illyria. Yeah, Amadia?
while this is happening, Hamatia will telepathically call over Sol, and she'll pull out a little note that she has, and she'll scribble just the word Nyx in it. She'll hand it over to Sol, and she'll send it to find Asphoda and Illyria.
Okay.
But how much you know with the 30 deception that it's not Strahd?
I think she can put the dots together. She saw you use the disguise, and we did like a thing before.
Oh.
True.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Did Hamartia see Nyx use the hat before?
Yeah, we used it together.
Yeah, right. With the
Marcia specifically knows about the hat because
Yes.
she was
Oh, she's worn it. She's worn it.
Yes,
I know
that's
that shit.
true. Okay. So then completely fine in my book. You have seen, so you saw the hat. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we did lots of shit with the hat and the transformation.
Asphoda,
you can
with
probably-
the 15, you're still pretty sure that this is Strahd. Illyria,
Okay.
there's the tiniest doubt in your mind, because Nyx isn't here. So you're like worried if Strahd did something to Nyx. So there's like a little bit of worry there, but you're still not getting this.
Yeah.
You still think it's Strahd, but there's a bit of a doubt.
Because she still thinks it's like Strahd, and everybody seems to be paused. Asphoda, purposely doesn't want to like exit this area just yet. She wants to more like survey it. But can she still see Skiro on top of this? The rock where she last saw her.
Yes, for sure.
All
for
right,
sure.
then
Get murked.
she is going to be the opportunist right now. Strahd be damned. She's got her eyes on Kirill. And she is going to, like, when opportunity presents herself, get up there to murk her.
Okay, so you're waiting for a moment, basically, holding your action to do the dash action.
Yeah,
Illyria.
well, what does it take to get up here, really?
If you're still in the werewolf form,
Yeah,
Then it's just basically movement, because I kind of hand wave some like height problems with werewolf because they're so, limber.
Okay, so yeah, she's gonna be waiting here. Opportunity, really just get up there.
Okay.
When it seems like listening in, and when it sounds like it's perfect, she's bolting towards Kirill. Surprise, bitch.
Okay. All right. So,
Illyria is going to just basically run up. Even before she gets the note from Sol, I assume, basically, right when she gets there. And she's just gonna say, "What is going on? Why are you here?"
oh god, there's so many things happening at once. Okay. So, back to Kirill. Like holding a weird social initiative in my mind now.
Oh, we can roll social initiative if you want.
Yeah.
To make things.
Actually, let's do that. But instead of rolling with Dex, let's use composure.
Of course.
Do I use my... For this action, I use Hamartia's initiative?
Oh, actually, if dexterity is a finesse one, let's use manipulations. This is in the same kind of column.
That is so sad.
Manipulation then. So I use Hamartia's manipulation shit.
Yes, and that will be basically you quickly doing the note and setting up its soul. I think in social scenarios, then you and Soul have the same initiative.
22 for me.
A 22 for me too.
But I still get advantage because initiative rolls doesn't really specify dexterity or anything.
Wait, why do you have a plus 10 to your...
Manipulation? Oh wait, that's my shit. Wait, manipulation is a plus 4. Fuck. I rolled the wrong thing.
You can just edit it.
Arrow. Yes.
Yes? Okay.
11 for me.
Okay, and this is manipulation. Do you add your proficiency? I forget.
No.
On these rolls.
No.
Excellent.
It's basically an ability check.
Oh, I'm surprised. I got a 15. I got a -2 on
Oh wow. We both rolled the same dice and this difference.
I'm just gonna go cry in a corner. I get it.
I mean, my it's not gonna be that good either. For my characters here, they're mostly martial. And then Salika. God, guys, that's not good. Okay.
Strahd von mix of
This is such a crossover.
Nothing about this is good.
Lyria. Okay, then let's continue on with this conversation in accordance to social initiative. So, next.
I just finished mine, so you can
Sure. Okay.
move to the next one.
And then Aspida, you're still holding... Waiting?
Oh yeah, yeah, I think next turn she's going to get to jump on her because I do have to keep in mind of what's her face, Bianca. So I think next turn Aspida's gonna do it. She's waiting it out for a moment. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Then we got Hamartia.
Saul is gonna dash with the note towards
Alright.
Illyria.
Illyria, you will be able to read it on your turn. Then we go to Kirill. That is natural, considering that her mate was, of course, Emil. But if this is going to be a problem, I'm happy to solve it for you, Count. Illyria, you get a note from Sol that's just big letters is Nyx.
I mean, with that and the little bit of doubt that she had, she can probably put 2 and 2 together.
Well, it could also be a note of like Strahd just killed Nyx and Nyx is just dead. How do you know?
There is a big red blood.
True.
Yes, yes. Like there's just a note with the Nix written on it.
Bursted Nix.
So make me actually an empathy composure. You're going to get
Alright.
there's going to be a lower DV here for you because of the note. But it's still gonna be a check because it's a little bit vague.
That's completely fair. That's completely fair. It's very vague. I can speak,
But
I swear.
But I understand that this was written in all haste by Amardia, so don't worry. Cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says
Decomposure.
Nix is dead.
Yeah.
it's upside down.
It's like a skull.
Yeah, she probably doesn't get it.
No, you don't get it. You only get more worried instead because there's no Nix around and suddenly distraught here.
Illyria just kind of like gets closer. Could it be that I don't have vision?
Oh. That's not good.
I've been trying.
My apologies.
The story of her. Yeah.
You have something quick here to say because you know most of this turn, basically a bonus action to speak because your action was figuring out the check and the note.
I mean, Illyria doesn't really want to say much, but she does want to move a bit closer towards Strahd and
Alright.
Amartia.
Go for it.
Amate's like, yes, you got the note. It's fine.
I did it! Woo! Okay. Suleika on her turn does not really like being this close to Strahd. So she's gonna take a step back and look over to Kirill and say, "So this is how it's going to be, huh? You would even sell out your pack mate.
How did they see me up there?
I was planning on going in exile, keeping my honor. And I would have accepted whatever happened in this contest between you and the challenger. I have not done anything wrong."
Yeah, I see that.
Nix?
That's possible, I got trapped. No, that's GG. Yeah, it has.
On the contrary,
He's hit free item timing. It's GG.
you were exceptionally interested in the blade that my beloved carries. You seek to dethrone me. You seek some sort of insurgency. This much is clear.
What do you mean you can't play Gyro? It is
Kirill, order your pack back inside their kennels whilst we deal with this in the correct way. And I will turn to, focus on Zuleika with like the chaddest move of showing my back to literally everyone and like bearing down on Zuleika. And I will use my actual cursed item in my pocket to make my eyes glow red as I bear down on her.
Oh my god, it's so perfect! How? How? How can it be so perfect? Okay. Okay. Make me a leadership check. With advantage. With your choice of presence or manipulation. I'm feeling this is more presence, but...
Yeah, it is all kind of presence. I mean, this is kind of like
True.
in Nix's wheelhouse, yeah.
He's bearing down on her too.
in the lane. Top.
And that 20 for a 27. Yeah, guy, big dice guns. I command the pack.
You command the pack. There's this shockwave of silence that just, like, after everything you say, it just spreads in waves around you, and people are staring at you in a way they never had done before, and it's a bit intoxicating. The authority, the power, the fear that you hold in this moment.
You have 2 toilets?
Maybe you could get used to this.
You must be so nice
Um,
waking up in the morning.
but after the moment is over, Kira calls out back, unless anybody wants to do anything on their turn.
Yeah. As for the
Shank.
it is the next turn.
Well, you hear Strahd's. Okay, yeah, no, you definitely think this is Strahd. You don't even know that Nyx is missing.
Yeah, I don't. Asura's doing the opportunist. She doesn't know that this is Nyx.
But, from a meta standpoint, do you think it's a good idea to potentially kill an ally of Strahd when he's right there?
If this is going to be Asura's last stand with how it's going, and Nyx, assuming like whatever happened to Nyx, he's dead, this Asura believes she will not bow or waver under Strahd's boot.
So this
And
is
if she
worthy
dies, then
before she
she will-
dies.
Then she will. If she dies by Strahd in this situation, then so be it. Right now, if she's prepared for death from the beginning of this, she is still gonna take somebody down, and it's going to be Kirill.
Okay. Alright. So, you can see on Kirill's face, well, not Nyx because he has turned his back, but everyone else can see that Kirill is about to agree with this order and demand that her pack give privacy to whatever Strahd wants to do. There are some here that looks unhappy with it, for sure, especially Skenis. This is certainly not traditional way of dealing with pack members who disagree. But in the presence of the threat that Strahd von Tsarevich exudes, even they bend the knee. Kirill opens her mouth, is about to say something, when a big, silvery gray, horned werewolf appears behind her. Asfada?
If I appear behind her, I do ignore difficult terrain. She lays it down into her.
Okay. So she is not in her werewolf form right now. She is not raging because you cannot speak as a werewolf. So whenever somebody speaks, you definitely return to their humanoid form. So make your bite and claw attack as a
Alright.
werewolf.
And does this Rom continue on with her proclaimed judgment since she's been moving the entire time? Or because it's a new initiative, do I have to make a new proclaimed judgment?
Well, if you can just redo it, let's add it to it. Like, it doesn't change anything mechanically if you're gonna do it again.
Sure, okay. A bonus action, same one. Proclaimed judgment of righteousness Let this be her final stand. May Boreas witness and
Witness me!
witness Boreas,
Shiny
your
chrome!
follower. And with icy fervency, she attacks. 22,
Jesus.
23, and then a bite. 24. So that is going to be 15, 30 slashing. No, 35 slashing total.
Jesus. That's a lot of damage.
Very expensive plastic bag.
Oh, and she's still. This does not include my my hunter's mark. I did this in a rush, so
Yeah.
I do have to 2d6 more.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna
7.
Is concentration. There was one wolf that damaged you. Can you just make me a quick resolve check?
Also full damage.
Resolve
yeah.
check.
Yeah. Do
Sure.
resolve DV or saving throw. Resolve saving throw DV10 twice.
DC 10 twice. Okay.
Yeah.
So roll twice. Gotcha.
Yes.
And because it's a save, I can use my +2 bonus.
Yes.
Excellent.
use Starburn. Starburn was pretty good too.
This is a normal concentration check.
19 and 11.
Yeah. Okay. So, Aspera, how do you want to do this?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man.
She comes out a roar as a horrid mix between wolf and dragon that suddenly appears behind like Jason out the water at the end of a movie. Bites so hard, her gaping maw and the sharp frozen teeth on Kirill's neck. Cut, ripping and tearing, shaking her head back and forth like a chew toy. Blood spraying everywhere, and it only gives when her body flies off the cliff and lands in front of Strahd as she stares at him defiantly with Kirill's mauled head in her jaws.
That's Bert's spirit.
Okay. There's immediate gasp. Hamartia.
Oh, shit.
That is the right thing to say.
God. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, at this moment, it's pretty immersive if Hamartia is just freaking out.
Amanda is just freaking tough. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is happening? What?
Is really cool because of the zone.
Illyria,
Control the zone.
you just saw
What?
Aspera murder an ally of Strahd right in front of his face.
Illyria kind of observes the situation, but has one hand on the sun sword. She looks towards Asphodel with a look of disbelief, disappointment, and anger, and then fixates her eyes on Strahd.
Waiting for a reaction. Suleika, who was looking defiantly back at Strahd, kind of looking like she was accepting her own demise with a lot of pride. Her eyes widen at the headless corpse of Kirill, landing, less than 2 meters away from her. And there's a low muttering underneath her breath of a goodbye. Despite their differences, there seems to have been history. But she knows she can't really do anything in this situation, so she just raises her eyes back to Strahd. Next. The floor is yours.
Is it known that Strahd knows how to cast Revivify?
Does he know if Strahd is capable?
No, not that does he know it. Is it ever heard?
Among the Vistani, yes. The Vistani does know that Strahd have powers over life and death. Yes, I would say so. Madame Eva.
But without a head, it's a little tricky.
I mean, if you're able to gather the body, Revivify probably would be enough. If, you're quick about it. But you're pretty sure that Strahd is not limited to such restraints.
Yeah. So using a lower spell might be indicative of
unless you're
imposters.
able to play it off, as part of the thing.
I'm gonna have to do something here then. I said, oh god. Oh my god. Commit to the roll!
Commit to the role! You command these wolves now!
But
Going to try to stab you with the fucking sun sword.
like, even in the guise of Strahd, you hear the thud and you look behind you see the headless corpse and then Asphoda there in werewolf form, and you're like, oh fuck, no, my plan.
I know. But his eyes are still burning, even though, like, it's sort of cosmetically, but still committing to the role. He looks up at Asphoda, and he will take a step there to look at the body of Kirill.
Oh my god, this clusterfuck.
And then look. Sorry?
This clusterfuck, guys. Oh my god, yes.
And look up to Asphoda, and as he casts Fly on himself, he will raise up and he'll try and make like the rest of his robes billow, kind of bat-like.
Yeah, with the hats of disguise, no problem.
Keep
the
the soul.
wind.
Okay, keep the soul. And I shout out, do a point at Asphoda and say,
Oh no, that killed me?
"Play not what you know not of the consequences." And I will use my movement to fly to her
Sometimes it just
Okay.
as quickly as possible.
Alright.
And as I'm doing this, I want to try and make a gesture to Asphoda mid-flight, as I'm like all sort of Strahdy.
Alright, you've got 12 meters of movement, yeah.
Oh god. I'm Asphoda would know it, but like maybe Era wouldn't know it because of the time difference here.
Basically, there would be 2 checks here. One for you to do it, like, in a subterfuge manner.
Well, he wants to go right up to her.
Yes.
And
Okay.
he wants to gesture when, like, he's about, like, here. Like, here, right? To her. a gesture that they had when they had that moment in Valaki to throw her off and like go right up to her and I don't know, use his actual voice, Nyx's voice, to say play along.
You've been playing Strahd really well, so this is still gonna be a check.
This is a check, but I want it to be very low.
Using your own voice definitely going to help. So I'm lowering the mental DV a little bit. Okay, so I need Nyx.
So gonna be
I need
presence,
you to do an empathy manipulation.
Ooh.
And I need Asphodel to do an empathy composure.
So I actually wanted it to be low. I wanted her to look see-through.
Like, this is about manipulating her emotions, right? That recognizing that you are not Strahd.
14.
14. And this is all happening so quickly. Asphodel, you're not sure why Strahd sounded slightly different for a second there? And demanded, like, had the gall for you to just, like, bend the knee and play his
along.
game? Play
I just
his
said
game.
play along because he wants to go in and bite Asper on the neck. Just like straight up fly and dominate her.
Yeah, no, but no. Strahd demands that you play in his game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Oh.
but you still think it's Strahd. This
I
Saturday.
still think it's Strahd.
Yeah.
But he did do the Nyx only gesture.
Yeah,
Oddly enough, right?
but your attention and the situation, you were distracted enough that you don't recognize the weight behind it.
Okay. In that case, like, she sees this is Strahd.
Yes, this
This
is Strahd.
is the whole clusterfuck behind Strahd.
Yes.
And Asphodel has unfinished business. Besides this clusterfuck, she did one half. She killed Kirill. Bianca is at her throes. Bianca is still on death's door. This is Strahd. Asphodel know this is outnumbered heavily. So I believe she's going to do a tactical retreat.
Just run away.
Into, like, the caves.
Okay.
Has
You gonna do a disengage or just gonna book it?
She's just gonna, like, book it.
Okay. Nyx/Strahd. You have a reaction?
Yeah, I got a reaction.
Yeah, it's like, but can you use? You can't do a grab attack as a reaction, right?
I mean,
Wait, I can do a bite attack.
Yeah,
I can straight up bite her.
straight up attack. My DC right now as a werewolf is one less than with armor, so it's 13.
Yeah, I know, but it's like,
oh. Yeah, sure. I will allow you to do basically an unarmed attack that would be a bite, but it would not deal the same damage as Strahd would, you know? It would just be
No, I know, but like
shock,
I wanna
you know?
do so many things here. I guess I can't grab her, like I can't grapple to so I'm gonna have to do an attack with strength, right?
Yeah.
It's an unarmed attack. Okay. Yep, let's do it. 9.
Okay. Well, since Asphodel, just turned around and booked it, Asphodel, like, you can't see how futile. How pathetic this attack was. You're just happy that you weren't attacked, I guess. A little bit surprised.
Yeah, like, I thought it'd be with more fervor.
Yeah, exactly.
She's not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
No, exactly. I thought as the same thing. So you're still booking it into the cave, yeah?
Like booking it into the cave toward the last time she saw Bianca.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Amartia.
Amartia composes herself after cursing after shouting several things for the last 6 seconds. And I shall do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to Leia and say,
It's all good, right?
and continue on, running fervently. 7, 8, 9, 10. No, wait, how much can I run? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you're gonna run past Illyria?
He's going to run past Leia, whisper in her ear really quickly,
It's all good, right? It's on the nerve's edge.
and continue to move.
Okay.
And then she's going to say,
We're gonna take Natalia.
so she's going to say, I will not let her leave, my lord! And she will cast Spike Growth where Asphodel is.
What's going on? Let's go! We gotta play it off, yo!
Very
Okay. But Aspera with her speed is 8 meters. She's already inside of
I
the...
have a 48-meter range on that.
Yeah,
So,
but
16.
true, 16. But you need to be able to see, you know.
Do I see her?
She's already gone.
Okay. Then,
I will give you a few seconds to think about this because I'm sorry this threw you for a loop.
oh, shit.
In all fairness sake, you know, you definitely get a moment here to rethink what you want to do.
Shit. Fuck me. Instead, I am going to spawn Dusk and Dawn.
Okay. Keeping check on your spell slots.
Yes, this is I'm out of some spell slots, but not the third level.
Okay.
Fortunately not for me. I'm out of second though, which is really bummer, but whatever. So that's okay. Soul check. Please. Okay, I'm good.
15. Yeah, you're definitely good. Keep it
And
under wraps.
yeah, and she is going to spawn Dusk and Dawn and order them to give chase to Asphoda, but not physically harm her. And actually, she's gonna, if she can, she'll saddle up on one of them.
Yeah, I will allow you to do that, but that would be like all of the movement speed of one of the eagles.
Sure. So she'll ride on Dusk, and Dawn will give chase.
Okay.
And she'll shout, "My lord, I am giving chase. My apologies. It was not my intention for it to go this way."
Classic. Yes.
Oh my god. What is happening? How did we get here?
Out of all of the dialogue you prepared.
How did it come to this? Okay, so does Illyria think Amartia has betrayed her now?
Oh my god! Well, you know, Mordia ran past you and, you know, gave you a bit of assurance here.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the words exactly?
It's all good, right?
No, it's not fucking good!
Yeah, what the fuck is Esmeralda doing?
Yeah, Esmeralda! Oh fuck, yeah, Essie, Essie has made herself slightly scarce.
Like creeping backwards, like just don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. She basically
Climb back down the mountain. Don't be suspicious.
she's hiding behind this dire wolf. Just her like eyes and horns peeking over. She's like staring extremely suspicious at Strahd because she knows Nyx in different ways. You know. Let's actually make a quick empathy composure twice here because there've been like basically 2 turns.
No, we never figured it until here.
If she rolls high enough, I will roll. She understands it.
Does he have a quick test?
She's still just peeking above the dire wolf, just staring suspiciously, trying to figure this out. Was it Nyx or was it Strahd? I need to be fucking sure.
Do I get another roll because Mardia tried to tell me again?
Yes,
or-
but with disadvantage.
Damn it, Mardia!
So good. So good, right?
He doesn't know. She thought you.
Yeah, I know. Mardia thinks she knows. It's actually a
Yeah,
straight
what
intelligence. Should be composure. Yeah. Let's do a composure,
I didn't manage to
but
say
just straight composure with disadvantage.
Oh jeez.
What was it to like take the lowest? Was it
2d20 KL1,
right?
and then plus
Yeah.
whatever modifier you have.
Yeah. That's a 12.
What the fuck is Marty on? What is she doing? Why is she happy about this? Has she conned you this whole time? No, that's just too elaborate. You're kind of mirroring what Esmeralda is doing.
Illyria will... One hand, she has like the sun sword still, and she will... Was that like her action to try to figure that out, or...?
Let's say that was the bonus, and let's say
She will basically take a step towards Mardia, kind of like grab her by the shoulder, and just look at her. And...
Mardia is currently on top of.
Oh yeah,
dust.
then she will walk up to the eagle and will be like, "What is going on?" But she looks like she's ready to stab you.
Oh shit. Can I respond?
It's social
Yeah.
interaction.
So you can use a reaction to say something, but it has to be like 3 words or less.
Does she look like she's trying to grab her?
You will be able to reach out for her leg if you want to hold on to that, Illyria.
I mean, yeah, like Illyria looks like she's like, tell me what's going on right now. I'm ready to murder someone.
Oh Jesus! Do I understand that Celia is not playing along?
Do a quick empathy composure check.
Illyria is not clued into what's going on right now. Like, the panic sets in.
It's okay. It's not like anybody ever lets Illyria in on what the party's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
16. Okay, that's enough to see in Illyria's face that she's not. What you know of Illyria's ability to act? She's clearly upset right now and confused.
He is just going to like go, oh no, and she is going to like sell the leg grab so that she can lean closer to her and whisper.
Nyx is playing start, play along.
God. That will be on your next turn. That's way too
Okay, so she's just going to sell like the leg grab right now.
Yes.
Like, oh, what are you doing?
Yes.
A bad fight.
All right.
I
Zuleika.
my kick.
Zuleika's gonna start climbing down the mountain.
You have 50 seconds.
She's just
She's gonna like swan dive off here. She's gonna be like la di da di da. Nobody see me. I need to get the fuck out of here or else I'm gonna die, you know, kind of situation. Yeah. Let's do an athletics check for her. Okay, that's enough for Elise to get a little bit down, but she's being a little bit casual about it. Okay. Back to Nyx. What you gonna do?
I'm not. Holy shit! What am I
Yeah.
gonna do? There's
Yeah.
so much just happened. Like
Yeah.
you're telling me what I should do?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let that sort of go.
Marty
Ooh.
has bent the knee. She's gonna fly after.
Right. I need to deal with this werewolf thing.
That's the moonbeam, I guess, by now.
Oh no, that's way gone.
Okay.
It dropped a long time ago.
Good.
When he did a number of things. Shit. What would Strahd do? WWSD, man.
What would Strahd do?
Okay, well, freaking eagles have been spawned. Illyria's there, challenging Amartya. Asphoda's booking it downstairs. There's no spike growth, it's just the birds. Nyx is gonna like do a quick turnaround to see what's happening here. Like, he's on this rock. He's doing a heckin' performance of a lifetime. Literally. And he's just gonna look down and see like what's the scene down, like with all the wolves, with all the werewolves. Like specifically, I suppose he's taking a look at Skenis, because like he was the last alpha.
It was Kira now. Then before her, it was Emil. Then before him, it was Vincentia. And before Vincentia, it was Skenis, and he's the oldest.
Vincentia. So Vincentia kind of... Yeah, okay, so just Skenis and Vincentia, because he knows that they are the two last alphas, because they said so. Yeah, for sure. Tell me what they both look like they're doing. As he stands there, assuming the role of Strahd on this rock overlooking the pack.
Vincentia is gathering her... kind of herding the people, the young people, to her side, and she is pushing them behind her and to the side. And you get definitely the feeling that she is pulling them out of the clear, like, eyesight and, like, direction of Strahd to put them out of harm's way.
So she's scared of Strahd, like the mother hen kind of gather behind me, children, so I protect you.
Yeah. And like, let's step away from the corpse of Kiro, Suleika, Asphoda, and all of that. Let's go to the side so we are not inside of this clusterfuck. Skenis. Skenis is a different creature. For sure. Let's do quick. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Skenis sees what Vincentia is doing. Look into Kiril's body. Seeing Suleika get down the mountain. He's actually gonna move up towards you, and he's like seeking your Strahd's attention.
I'll allow him to do that. He's not in the list, right? So I guess I'll allow him to do that. It's like waiting for. I'm not sure he's waiting for a prompt. I have something to say, but it's entirely dependent on how they are reacting.
Yeah, make me an empathy composure, actually. I guess that's a bonus section. 12. Yeah, you're not really sure of Scanner's intent here, but he's like definitely stepping up and seeking your Strahd's approval to say something. Like, he's not so stupid to speak without, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to. Oh, jeez, and Illyria's there as well. God, this is so hard. Why is this game so hard? Damn it, Aspen.
It's the best and worst situation.
Yeah, because like the moment the jig is up, everything's like screwed. I suppose it's birds now, so we can just book it. But
I believe in you, dude.
I'm gonna like sort of stand there, just as an authoritative figure, and I like pretend like Asphoda's pursuit is exactly what I had planned. So much so that I'll use like protective pump to make them move. But you already did my bonus action, so okay, but no bonus action. And I'll look down at Scannis and like with a raised eyebrow.
Okay, so he will join basically the initiative.
Wait, who's firing our agents?
Curious, like, and also as I'm looking down around here, what are the wolves doing? Like, are they looking to someone else? Like, are they defaulting to another leader, or are they just like, what the hell's going on?
Currently, they're defaulting to you.
The power.
As I said. Next is.
I will. Okay,
definitely
so
feeling it.
then as I see like Zuleika leaving, if they're defaulting to me and I see the wolves look up to me, I'm gonna like point over the ledge and say, "Dinner's ready, pups."
I have smoke. We see them.
And try and command the dogs to chase Zuleika.
You're gonna sick the dogs?
Okay, come.
Yeah,
Okay.
because dogs can't climb down and they'll fall.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but the dire wolves can take some damage.
That's the thing. That's bad.
Yeah. Okay. It would be an extremely hard athletics check for them to do this. Yeah, okay. As soon as you say, basically I would say they're acting, you know, after you. They will move towards the ledge, all of them. But, you know, look down, hesitate, look around. And then after your next turn, they're gonna, you know, start descending. Just to make things
Got
easy.
the drow. Get the techies.
Yeah. Asphoda.
Would Dawn actually catch up to her? Because they are pretty fast.
The techies.
They are pretty fast, for sure. What is the speed of?
And Dawn did dash, I believe. So
Yeah, because you can summon basically Dawn at the edge of the opening as well.
yeah.
Essie is
16
caught.
meter line speed.
16,
so
yeah.
meters.
Well, that's equal.
Oh shit.
Meaning basically that Dawn is very close behind, but keeping us, you know, pace. As for that, fortunately the tunnel is longer than 16 meters, but on your next turn, you will be able to emerge inside of basically the crossroad in the middle of the deep caves.
Okay, then I have a question. Like, as she is running with Kiro's head in her maw, does she feel
Yes.
like that particular spot on her soul mark that isn't hers, that bat symbol? What is it feeling right now? Now that Kiro the Alpha is dead, Asphoda has no idea how Alpha this all works. What happened? Does she feel any like different on that mark, or is the mark trying to tell her something else?
Interesting. This have to be some kind of introspective role.
Object. Introspective, like a soul check?
Because the mark has been like, but all the resolve checks done so far, like she hears that voice in her own voice, telling her,
Yeah.
indignation, do this, and though she resisted it, she still kind of did it. So
Actually, make me an empathy intelligence.
Okay.
Spectre.
Okay. Empathy. Oh, how is it intelligence, manipulation, and composure?
So how many ranks do you have in empathy?
3.
3. All right. So you have 3 in your proficiency right now, so that's 5. So you roll 1d20 plus 5 plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay, so I'll just go ahead and re-roll then. 1d20 plus 5
Plus your
Plus-
intelligence modifier.
intelligence. So it's 1d20 plus 5.
Oh.
Because she has 0 in intelligence bonus.
Yeah. So, if I call for like a strange pairing, your rank modifies your proficiency, and then you just add whatever modifier of the ability score that I call out.
Alright, I got an 8.
I agree.
An 8.
Kind of in the same boat on that one.
Right now, it's silent. You have no idea.
Initiating for you.
Alright.
Okay. Good. All right, that's your turn.
Yeah, okay.
Hamartia, back to you.
Yeah, Hamatia is selling the leg grab will just like lean a little bit towards Leah and whisper,
Nix is sad. Everything's okay. Play along.
and say, "Let me go," and then we'll command Dusk to give chase.
I want you to make me a stealth cunning.
Wait, what's the soul check? No, that I did it. Keep soul. Stealth cunning. Oh, please be a good roll.
Versus Scanner's perception composure. And I'm
20.
Whew.
That's it. She's right there.
It's dirty.
Yeah.
That is 20, but it is a 20.
It's the filthiest.
Yes.
Don't screw me. Hamartia.
That's not the real one. Okay.
I got a 19.
Yes!
Ooh!
Scanny doesn't hear what you say.
Good.
Okay. Yes, indeed. All right, and you said, Hamartia, that you take off into the deep caves?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really
Alright.
do anything for you for Roche.
Dusk uses the dash action to get 32 meters. Do I see as for that?
Thir-
32 meters?
Yeah, 16 meter movement speed, dash action, 32 meters.
Oh, that's with flight. It's a question of.
oh,
It is.
It's one of my favorite sports.
it's a little bit restricted by, That's true. The wingspan is pretty restricted inside of the cave.
Sure.
But basically, you can see Asphodel ahead and will be able to shout to her on your next turn, right?
Cool. Or maybe cast something.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
But did Illyria hear me?
Illyria definitely heard you.
They're gonna finish Roshi.
Okay, Geralt's dead. Scannis is over there.
Counter
He's
initiate
joined the initiative. This is now his
Why
time.
didn't Sniper come?
Oh god. Okay.
Yes. Bow your knee to Nix.
Honestly, there was no
Nixovich.
Oh god. Like, this is so much going on that even I have to be like, oof. Okay.
This is so spicy.
Yeah, fuck. This is better than I could ever imagine it to be.
Really, I'm eating this jerky. I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
It's so good. Fish jerky is awesome.
No, it's definitely not this jerky. No. Oh no.
I have smoke. Hey, come to me, Sean. There's no smoke. No smoke in the back room here. And be ready to counter initiate.
Count, my lord. Sorry that we didn't know that you were here. What can we do to assist you?
You take that down. You take it.
And
That's all he
like
says?
and it's this like elaborate bow, and
Just, yeah.
he's making these very big gestures and is putting a lot of intention on himself.
He's crawling up my ass is what he's doing.
I'm pretty fucking fast. I think
Okay, Illyria.
buybacks.
For the last time, I want you to do an intelligence check. Now with advantage. And it's only if you roll abysmally low that you still think that Harmardia is a fucking
Turncoat.
with you and a turncoat. So, chances are extremely low. Because... Oh.
Wait,
No.
That's not how that's.
let's keep high low one. Yeah.
Yeah. Remove the L.
I tried to.
Yeah, no, it's good. Good. Okay.
This is
All
the
right.
point where I have to admit that my vision is pretty fucking bad. I didn't see the L.
No, it's okay.
Okay, wasn't it
A lot is going
Lemon
on.
had him.
Okay, no, you... It suddenly clicks. Nix isn't here. Strahd is, to you, who maybe knows him the best of everybody around here, is slightly off. And you know what Nix is capable of.
And you got a note.
The note didn't help.
And you mentally like facepalm yourself at what
Yeah.
Martia did to you until she plainly told you.
Assembly, how done.
What do you want to do?
You won't be able to take that down. I don't know why you keep these.
I mean, there's no point in going after Asphoda anymore. So I guess she's just gonna see what happens here.
Okay, so you're basically waiting.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing else she can really do because Asphoda's already like way gone.
Okay,
Really good fight.
Saleka continues to get down from the mountain, gets even further away. And then we're back to Nyx.
Nix looks down at Scannis. In fact, no, he's going to, because he's still got fly up, he will, like, gracefully hover down with his arms out, like he's seen Strahd do before. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck gravity, it's my bitch. And, like, drop down there. Mm-hmm. And looking down at Scannis
I'm gonna.
with a look of disapproval. I have been known to play a masquerade to ensure that my subjects are actually doing what they said they were doing. This form that you saw beforehand, the Vistani, he is one of my forms, and you will treat him as such the next time you see me as him. This will be our secret, Skenis. I've been thinking, now that I have to, and he gestures like an Italian, restructure this. Are you... And he like cocks his head to the side. Are you even willing to take up the mantle once more? After all, your time in the light has been... spotlight, so to speak, has been quite a while. When Vincenzier seems to care about my progeny.
Okay. All the wolves gather at the edge.
Do a flip.
And they look back to Strabon Savage one last time. He certainly looks the part. He certainly acts the part. He certainly demands authority, like he usually does. But that supernatural bond is not actually there. Or is it? I need you to make one last leadership with presence to mask that bond is not there.
You have advantage.
I do? Why do I have advantage?
Not with this, because this is something deeper. This is something that is not.
Yeah, I wouldn't know why I would have had advantage. I didn't have advantage beforehand, I don't think.
Oh, because of the I don't know, disguise self.
Well,
No, I was using... I don't know what I had, but anyway, roll in.
see me rolling.
Jesus.
You look back across the rod, and despite that supernatural connection is not there, it's enough. And they all jump off. They all jump off! Oh my god!
It's raining pups.
Mass murder of
It was like the
puppers.
best outcome.
I mean, Nyx has rolled nothing but like 19s and natural 20s this session.
Only W's on Nyx's rolls.
I mean, Nyx is like within this disguise. He's soiling himself completely, of course.
Out of
Metaphorically.
out of excitement or out of fear?
I mean, he doesn't know at this point. Like, I'm freaking commanding things all over the place. I just had to put on this hat, and I could have just dominated everyone.
Why wasn't this an option before?
I know. Like, I could do this the whole time.
Okay. Asfida. You appear in the junction in the deep caves. There is immediately no Bianca around to be seen. What do you want to do? You spent basically your movement to get here. Now you got your action and your bonus action, and there is immediately no Bianca around.
Okay. Is there any blood trails where she was severely wounded Is there a blood trail left?
Make me an survival with intelligence.
Okay.
And then I'm coming.
And that will be
Okay, no.
survival. I have a T1 in survival.
More than bye-bye.
So that is...
That's 2 plus intelligence.
Shoot. Isn't like 1.5?
Yeah,
Right?
but it's rounded up.
D20 times 1.5?
No, it's not times. Oh god, I accidentally muted myself. It's rounded up, right? So it's 3.
Oh.
It's 3 times 1.5, which turns into. No, with T1, with rank 1, that will turn into 3 times 0.5. So it's 2 instead of 3.
Okay, I have the intelligence right there. 17.
17. It takes you a while, and there's obviously been care here of trying to mask blood. But you do catch a little droplet of it leading towards the other, well, leading to what you assume to be more of the front side of the cave, right?
Okay. Alright, then
Towards
she
the pool.
will head towards it. And can I do like that once again? Still try to feel anything in that soul mark.
I think that's your shot.
Sure. You've used your movement. Your action is to basically investigate around. Then your bonus action would be to make an internal, check.
Yeah.
So,
So that's okay?
yes, re-roll the same thing.
Alright.
Me doing it.
1d20 plus 5. Marginally better, a 9.
Shen, come with me.
You can feel definitely that the presence of whatever that was is stronger in
But in blink range.
surrounding the statue.
Stay in blink range. Oh, no.
And now you're in basically in eyesight of it, where you stand in the junction.
They're gonna go for you guys.
She'll,
They don't see us.
because of that, I think
They think we're being.
she'll kind of, I think she'd turn around to go towards that statue instead.
Oh.
That is now the grating annoyance, the biggest annoyance besides
Okay.
Bianca, is this statue reoccurring time and time again.
Okay, moved up the priority list. I see.
Yeah, and that'll be her turn.
All right. So, Hamartia, you arrive into the deep caves just behind Asphoda. You see her look down onto the ground, spot something, but then turn and look towards the statue in the inner chamber and seem to turn her whole attention, her intention towards it.
Asphoda, listen, you need to get the hell out of here. Is someone here? Asphoda?
Is she inside that room in front of the statue?
She's just basically a few meters behind you, but you have already used everything up on your turn that you can, could progress any further. But I will let you do a reaction to, say a few words back to Hamartia.
He's still in werewolf form.
That's true. You can't speak.
So Asphoda simply
Oh fuck! I'm gonna die.
does not know what's going on with Hamartia and Strahd.
Oh yeah,
So-
this doesn't make sense. Cognitive
Yeah.
dissonance here.
Yeah, it is so what happened to Nyx. And so she simply looks at Hamartia with a scornful gaze as she tries to make it towards the statue.
All right, absolutely. Okay, back to Skennis. Oh my god, you guys, this is... Whew, okay. Skennis kind of raises from that elaborate bow that he made. And next takes to kind of combing through his own unruly beard with one of his hands. It was like fingers going through it. That's true, I'm not a young wolf anymore. But according to the ancient mysteries, as long as Kirill is dead, naturally, the Alpha has passed to Emil as the last living predecessor. I will have to face him in combat to take it. Illyria, you see Nyx having this conversation with Skennis in front of you. Now you know who he is. So, just gonna continue being passive and watch what happens?
I don't really see how Illyria could be of any help in this situation, so... Although Illyria is slightly concerned about the situation, knowing that we don't know where Emil is. I think she would do more harm than good trying anything.
Alright, she hesitates. Leica continues down the mountain. Nyx.
I don't understand how he managed to...
I hear what Skennis says, and I also look to the side to see Illyria just like standing there.
Like early game? His position was good.
See what, and I want to see like what Vincentia is like looking down. So I'm doing side of my eyes, and like what is this guy doing as well? Is he like with Skennis? Is he with Vincentia?
He's kind of standing halfway between Vincentia and Skennis. Make me a quick empathy composure.
Okay.
Oh fuck, yeah. It's gonna be fucking snowing. No, it's gonna be rainy.
8.
8.
You could say.
You're not entirely sure what he means to do, but he keeps a close eye on Skennis in front of him. And you by proxy, but it doesn't look at you, you know.
He doesn't look at me? Okay. Is he bowing? He's got a bowed head. Oh, he's a werewolf. He's werewolf form.
Yeah, in werewolf form still, yes. There's definitely... He's been lowering his posture. He's lowering his posture, not bowing directly, but he's definitely lowering himself a bit.
Okay, I will say... Clearly, you have a little trouble with the current situation. I think what is best, Skennis, is to allow my beloved, who seems to be enjoying the vistas of my lands, and you will allow her to roam free just as I have. She will find Emil and bring him here. And that will be the end of this nonsense.
Oh.
Interesting. Make me a quick intelligence check, Nix. I'm just gonna double check something.
Oh yeah. Hitting on the hard things that Nick sucks at. Nat one.
Okay, no problem. Carry on. Okay. The wolves are gone. What? Who knows what happens? I'm not gonna deal with that shit now. Okay, as for that. Okay, let's actually change and calm down the music a little bit. At this point, it's getting a little bit... I'm gonna look to wrap this up very, very soon. Let's head into the deep caves. With your... Oh, you hadn't followed me? Thank you for the follow us for that. Arrow. Oh.
Yeah. I was like, why didn't I already click this? Click.
Wait. Yes. With your enhanced movement, you're able to get close to the statue. Basically over here.
Where would I be?
You would be over there.
I'm just the camera. I'm just looking.
Yeah, you two are going to be in a cage together.
I'm gonna put my eagles next to me, I guess.
Yes. And it just need to... Did I not... Oh, there. Yes. Hello.
Oh, Dusk dawn.
Yes.
I'm on dawn, I think.
So, you run up closer to the statue, I presume, on your turn.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do another one of those the
feelies, the
feelies. What is up right now?
Okay.
The
emotional audit. Then
now that she's closer to this statue,
make the same check with advantage.
Oh, okay. $22.
Oh. The burning sensation comes back. You feel like you're sinking into yourself for not a moment. And within, clad in your own voice, clad as yourself, there's definitely a part of your own consciousness that is feeling a little bit dismayed. Not disappointed, per se, but dismayed, nonetheless.
Can she speak inside this, towards this inner false self of hers?
You could definitely try. What are you gonna say?
She will say,
Be dismayed, whatever you are, to try and expect me to do your weak bidding.
Okay. All right. And we go to Amarnia.
As for that, she's gonna fly.
15 meters. Yeah, so both of the eagles are going to encircle Asphodel with Dawn with Hamatia on it being in front of her.
You were on dusk, but okay.
Actually, I'm on dusk, yeah, because I'm evil now. So I'm dusk.
Oh, right. Is that how
It's
you-
evil.
So we're just going to like do a little circle and land near you. And she's just going to whisper in your ear. Nyx is Strad. You need to get far away from here as possible. Please.
Her
And she's going to stand there and then say, if you take one more step, I will be forced to kill you.
first she's surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Nyx just started like, the fuck? But then the threat of take one more step and I'll be threatened to kill you, she snorts like psh! A big like hot like cold gust of air from her nostrils. And before she gestures with her head, her nearby like behind Hamartia, Asphoda's equipment and weapon that she dropped when turning into a werewolf. Before nodding.
Okay. All right. And then to the last scene of tonight. Gonna return to Nixovich.
Oh my god, it's 1 a.m.
Indeed.
Fuck me.
Scannis is going to hesitate for a moment, and then he's going to say, I'm sorry, Bianca just informed me that she had given up with Carol Emil to you. You don't know where he is? No insult given, of course, my lord. Illyria, gonna continue being silent?
Illyria is she's going to walk.
Mm-hmm. What you doing? You got seconds.
She's going to walk up and kind of like hold on to like quote unquote Strahd's arm.
You're gonna be the lady on his arm?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Nix?
And she's going to
Oh.
say, well, she lied, of course. What? Who knows what they actually did to him, but I do assure you we will find out.
Oh. Interesting. Alright. Thanks.
I will once again use my cursed ring to make my eyes burn red as he like questions Strahd.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do not think that you know everything, Scannis. I know everything that goes on in these lands, and how dare you try and challenge my intelligence? You will be brought here in due time. As for now, this idea of children, it's taking too long. I need them now. I want you to do everything you can to pack up and come to my castle. I will deal with you there. And I will give a little, I'll raise Illyria's hand like she's on my arm and like kiss her hand before going over to Vincentia.
Everybody stiffens up here, but they hold their ground. But, you know, still lowered postures. They don't want to seem upstarty at this point.
You have taken great care to ensure that these prodigy survive, I can tell. And I will reward you for your benevolence. After all, Kirill clearly did not have a hold on things. They do no benefit here. I need them to learn the ways of people so they can pass on without trace as much as possible. Keeping them in cages here, I have recognized them to become feral, and this will not do. This does not serve my plan. So, I need them to learn. I will not chase them. They have a part to play yet. Keep them safe, for they are needed.
When Zensia turns back to her humanoid form and with her head low, she asks, "That's all right by me, Count. Where should I take them? To the castle, you said."
At this point, I'm going to drop Strahd's form
Return to your
to Nyx and say, "Not all demons are out to get you, Vincentia. Keep them safe. I will come for you." And I will walk back to Illyria. And like give her the biggest raised eyebrows, like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Illyria just kind of like motions, like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Like, just says
Okay,
her arm.
you got Essie hiding, watching Nyx like a hawk. Eventually it dawns upon her that no, this isn't right. And then realizes there's no corpses, no trace of Nyx. And she knows that in the possession of her master, Monrikten, there used to be a hat. All the werewolves surprised but relieved that things haven't turned worse. There is a few dead wolves at the bottom of this kind of raised outdoor area, down at the base of this big plateau that rises up to the opening of this wolf cave. And a Zuleika that is desperately fighting off whatever dire wolves and stragglers of wolves holding on, disappearing into the horizon, scared out of her mind. A Bianca that you do not know where she is. A headless Kirill still bleeding out into the pit of blood that used to be stained by children. And then down in the deep caves, we have werewolf Aspida still playing the game with Hamardia that she has finally now learned what the game is all about. Perturbed by this new knowledge of a voice inside of her own head. And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode of Curse of Mother Misery.
Right away.
Oh my god!
What the fuck happened this session?
I don't know, but it's amazing.
I think it just got better. This is it's gotten better.